of like scourge invasions. So like if another player bites you, you turn into a zombie, and then you can bite other players. In all the capital cities.
Now.
So it's kind of like just screw it. Like your normal routine is screwed up. Like it's a
normal
mess.
routine. WoW is not supposed to be a job, okay?
I mean, you gotta go do your dailies.
I know, and you're about to, but it is. I'm like, why do people play this game still?
Listen, it's been literally 16 years, and people are still playing this game every single day.
I don't get it.
So,
it like makes less sense to me than the people who play EVE Online, and they're like, "Yep, I'm a miner."
Oh my god,
I have friends. Yeah,
I totally understand. I played a little EVE. Yeah, I played it for a little while, and I get it. Like, I totally understand being a miner specifically.
I haven't
heard back from my one friend who's like, they're trying to, I don't know, there's some big space battle or some shit going on, and every time I text him, like, he only texts me back about EVE stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it's still going on. It's been 2 weeks. And I'm like, that's cool.
Like, all that shit's really cool. The like the mining is very dry.
Yeah. It's very boring.
I love.
People are still like, yeah, I love it. And I'm like,
I love to experience EVE through the lens of Alan, and only through the lens of Alan.
I don't like to Alan about his EVE play, and it's wild. He's like, yeah, I'm part of a group, and we like hunt people and work.
Oh, he does like shit. Yeah, he gave a presentation at work like ages ago on it. Of course he did, right? That's a very Alan thing to do.
Yeah, it was a great presentation.
It was good. I totally understand the mining thing because it is essentially a background game. It is I want to just watch a Twitch stream, but I kind of want something to do. And what I would do now is like play a mobile game on my phone or browse Twitter or Discord or something.
Listen, it's great for like quarantine times, but when I would go hang out with my friend and like he just like always like have like his monitor turned around like with EVE on it, and we're like, oh, click a few buttons every few months. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm mining. I'm still mining. I'm like, you are just like connected to this game. You can't quite leave.
Yeah.
Respect. You know, I get it.
I get it. I get the need it fulfills. I just like, isn't there something like even slightly better? Like I did also play EVE, and I was like, the mining's like okay. And then I tried being like a transport person. And I'm like, yeah, this is okay. And then I started doing like day trading, and like when I was doing the trading aspect of it, I'm like, why don't I just do it like on the stock market with real money? Like, what's the point of playing virtual stock market? Or even if I was going to play with fake money, I could still play the real stock market with fake money, and I feel like it would be a better use of my time than playing fake EVE stock market.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That's personal choice.
But can you buy a spaceship when you make it big on the fake or real stock market? No, you cannot. Don't even answer. That was a rhetorical question.
I don't know. I mean,
you would have to play the stock market so good.
No, on EVE Online, because if you're a miner, you're probably not spec'd into like cool spaceship flying. You're spec'd into mining. Do you know how long
you've dedicated your life to mining?
If you're a miner,
you're the whole like character upgrade system I find very frustrating. Even I think that was what finally turned me off of it.
Oh yeah, no,
it's because I was spec'd into mining, and then it was like, oh, you have to go into like the dangerous place now, where people might attack you, so you should be able to defend yourself. And I'm like, I can't do that.
That's not what I'm built for.
Well, the thing is, like, it's not even what they want you to do. They're gonna be like, all right, you like. Now you have to join like a mining corp, so there's people who protect you while you're mining, and you're like, I didn't play an MMO to be social. Oh, gross.
I actually really enjoyed the well, I didn't use corps, but there were like mining groups where it was just sort of like little ad hoc crews of people. That was much less formal than a corp.
Oh my god, you were in a pug, a mining pug?
That's
I guess, I don't know.
It's pickup too. Yeah, you were in a mining pug.
Yeah, and so there would just be people who have like big fancy mining ships, and they'd be putting out like boosting beacons, and people would like share in this group chat when they found good mining spots, and people would like go to it and hop around together, and everyone would kind of look out for each other. That was awesome. That's really fun.
Wild because
I was gonna say, I remember that in Star Wars Galaxies when mining areas on planets would shift.
Yep.
And like there was only a finite amount, and like so there were just like these little private chats of all of like the resource gatherers, and you just move from planet to planet trying to find the sweetest spots to mine or set up your little auto miners.
I remember that.
It's wild to me because I clearly did not travel to enough places. The only chats I ever saw were people clearly trying to scam you. Like 80 to 90%
Maybe
of
it's me, your
communication I
brother.
saw in EVE Online was just people scamming and being like, sign this contract to blah blah blah.
Alan,
right?
do you have anything to say in any chats to defend EVE Online right now?
It doesn't.
I think
need
we're
a
saying a lot of
defense.
positive
Yeah.
things about EVE Online right now. You know, it's very much like real life. People are constantly
Wait,
trying to
is this
scam you.
working?
We all
Oh,
have
nice.
jobs that we don't like.
I think it's time for a Star War now.
Is that a job that you like?
That is a job I like. I like being a Jedi, and even if
Why we're
I
here.
almost died. But that
Yeah,
happened.
you're good at that. Okay.
All right, everyone, we have to talk. We have to stop talking about EVE. Alan's here.
All right, mandatory
Anyone?
fun's over. Time for mandatory Star Wars.
Does anybody want to try and do a little recap of what happened last time?
I'm the #1 imposter.
Yeah,
We-
that's good.
Good.
We're back on Jedi Planet.
Jedi Planet.
We got back on
Um,
Jedi Planet. I was
back on
excited
Jedi
to
Planet.
get my reward so I could get
Or
another
Coruscant,
cybernetic
yeah?
arm.
We're all
thing.
immediately wanted before we even like break atmosphere.
Get off the ship.
A1 is double wanted.
I took
Oh, yeah.
scraggly
Wanted.
notes.
And I
but-
tried to have a dad talk with A1, and he got sassy with me.
Try and have a dad talk with me. You're like,
It was I have you on camera. You need to defend yourself. You were, you know.
yeah, and then we
Smoking-
talked it
smoking
out,
a
and you're
robot.
like, actually, no, I'm clearly look different than that guy. Because he has a mustache and
Yeah.
I don't. And I'm like, okay, stop
It's
it.
like Bender,
Very
and,
A1.
Bender and what was it, the Flexo with the guy with the goatee?
Flexo.
Where it's like, yes, they're clearly the same, but the goatee.
You guys want to
Yeah.
see the notes I scribbled down?
I
I
remember
want to
that
see your
Des-
handwriting. I don't care about the notes.
Well,
Des
some of
promised
it's good,
that she
some
was
of it's
going to
awful.
kind of train N7 how to use lightsabers, so that's
Yep.
exciting.
Oh, yeah,
my-
that was a
Ooh,
thing.
Yep.
And I made a
campaign.
fake N7 and shot it, and that was also very
yeah.
fun from my point of view.
Oh my god.
From a
That's
certain
right.
point of view.
Oh my god, why did you scribble it there? That's where like things are supposed to be.
I don't know. It was a convenience.
It's because Meg never takes abilities, so why would she need a summary of them? Come on, get real.
Cold as ice. people.
Paul loves having my number.
Oh god, it's so fun.
What does that even mean?
I don't.
Say.
I told you not to
Happy.
read it. I said not the
Something.
notes are not meant for reading. They're meant for judging. Okay, we also have to talk about how Ness almost got himself killed, and then after almost getting himself killed, was like, "I'll just walk back alone. That'll be fine."
Oh
right. That's right. And now they're trying
Oh,
to
what
kill
an
us.
idiot.
Isn't that great?
And then
Speak big
somehow
lips.
it worked anyway. And I'm like, "What Star Wars movie is
Well,
this?"
Well, he just put his hood up, Paul.
Oh.
God.
Speaking of
The
which,
Jedi.
let's
Always
go
pick
ahead
that
and
up.
bounce back over here.
Never forget that like disco Jedi hallway that he was in.
Oh yes, yeah. Hold on, I still have that up.
That was a
Yeah,
good
we were
one.
just
here.
there.
Yeah.
Here it
Yeah.
is. Everyone
I
enjoy
thought
the
Ness was
disco
gonna
hallway.
die, but apparently the shot just didn't kill me, so it's good.
Yeah, you're fine. You
It worked
survived.
Infinite
and when-
soak.
Yes, infinite soak. Oh god, I opened up my my like combat folder, and the last thing that was in here was me calculating all the damage Alina Daru took last time. So I just had to process that for a second. We're done. Moved on from it. We're back here.
And now we
Um,
know that you can't crit more than once, apparently.
Yes. Yes.
Well, unless I use auto fire.
Right. If you use auto fire, then
And
you
then I
can get so many. But anyway, the more immediate thing that had happened when we had last left off is N7 was using the external cameras to kind of get a look around after Ness came back and discovered a bunch of bounty hunters sort of converging on the area.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, and I'm in the gunner seat, and that was
Yes,
going to
yes,
be
yes.
important for some
Yep.
reason.
Because you're
Yeah,
gonna
as
blast,
you do.
Blast them.
blast
And I
them.
believe I made a note here that at the end of the last session, N7 told me he was closing the doors.
Yeah,
And-
I believe I said I was closing the doors as fast as I could.
Can you say
Okay.
blast doors instead?
The blast doors. That is correct.
Thank you.
They're getting closed.
Do all
My
doors
so
have
fast.
blast doors, or is it? Only certain.
I think it's kind of like one of the extra features you pay for. You know, it's like when you go to the spaceport dealership, they ask if you want the blast doors installed, that sort of thing.
Do you want to
It's
upgrade
like getting an undercoating on your.
for 500 more credits? You can get the blast doors. You want that? You know, you're like, yeah, I'll take the blast doors.
We can also
5,000 more credits.
we can hook you up with some Gap insurance if you want.
Did we give fake N7 to my Mando friend yet?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
That is.
Some shit
forgot
started
about that.
happening.
Yeah, so your Mando friend is on her way to Coruscant at the moment, but the more immediate thing happening is you have some bounty hunters converging on your docking area. I think the best way to do this, we'll just have everybody roll initiative for now, just in case of how things go. But it's entirely possible that it's only going to matter for N7, but just for the sake of knowing what's going on. Oh my God, those notes! I'm sorry, I just noticed Meg's notes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's exclamation mark roll? What?
Yeah.
It's perception, right?
It is vigilance or cool. Vigilance or cool.
Oh, hell
and
yeah, cool.
You just do a straight roll. There's no
Fuck 'em
difficulty associated.
So something else that I feel like I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you didn't forget this, and I'm just being unnecessary here. The person that I killed again, what was her name? I feel bad that I don't remember her name.
Eilina Daru.
So she dropped a lightsaber that I picked up, and I don't think anyone else knows that. That's still like accounted for, right?
That is still
Someone
accounted
took it from you.
When did that happen?
You have it?
No.
Oh my God, that's
I think
fucking
Paul
awesome.
still has.
That's amazing.
A1
Nobody
still
knows
has the
but
mallet.
me.
Anyone's gonna whip out a lightsaber?
God, that is so good.
I'm hoping it's gonna be like a ring scenario, right? Like it just that's why I'm like, I still want the Senate to remember that I have it, but also I'm not expecting it to matter right now. At some unknown point in the future, some shit's gonna go wrong.
It's fine. You just have the the lightsaber with the most dangerous Sith Lord in history, just kind of chilling with you.
No big.
Eventually, I'll need some money, so I'll just sell it. It'll be fine.
No.
when
That's perfect
do you
because
need-
I want to train on 2 lightsabers so you can give it to me.
Well, you don't know that he has it, do you?
Yeah, you don't know that I have it. No one.
At some point, I'll know.
Wow, that's the lowest A1 initiative roll I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm getting a little rusty.
All my wounds are healed right now, right?
Yes. Meanwhile, Wolfowitz is
Blammo.
ready for danger.
Wolfowitz is cool.
Damn.
Okay. If
That is
anything.
very ready.
Wolf
Oh, is that your cool
turn.
roll?
Yeah, it's my cool roll.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I put all of my points into perception.
Presents.
Or not, sorry, no, I put it, presents.
Wait, you
and,
have 5
ton of other shit.
presents?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay.
Why do you think
I
I
have
win these
1
rolls?
present.
I have
Invest.
also 1 present? Like, I only have 4 agility. You're making me feel bad here.
I'm a glass cannon that talks. That's literally like all that I am. Like,
Okay, their turn.
Yeah. To be fair, I have 3 1s and 1 4. I'm a man of one
'cause
talent.
we're droids. Droids can be like
Mechanics.
that. 1 4, 2 3s, and a 2 because I have.
How is soak calculated
mod.
again?
Our what?
How is soak calculated again?
It is your brawn plus if your armor has any soak value, you add that as well.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just need to draw some arrows on my thing.
Of course.
Okay.
How's your gin and tonic?
So not surprised. Hang on, I gotta change the color and draw some dotted
Checks
line.
out. We get water.
I gotta do some questionable math that somehow gets
Well,
the
because
right
right now
answer.
it says 2
That's a Wolfowitz
parentheses plus 1 parentheses equal 3, and I don't know where the 2 and the 1 are coming from.
It's coming from your body
Probably-
and what you're wearing.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure what's your brawn value?
2.
2? So yeah,
4.
so two of that is coming directly from that.
You might have like an ability or whatever those are called, a talent that gives you soak.
Not what she's playing.
Damn, Paul.
So I'm pretty sure I do.
Jeez.
Oh, that's because you're a
Maybe.
droid, though.
No, I have talents that give me soak.
Yeah,
But
there are.
A droid gets a free talent that gives you a soak. Droid gets 1 rank of enduring for free because we're made a robot.
Made of robot.
We're made of robot.
Sure.
You might also have another one. It's possible.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I took another one. I think I was trying to follow a path.
Yeah.
Maybe I just took it because I had the points for it.
Just for fun, N7, what's your soak?
4.
4. And then Des, what's your soak?
3.
Maybe my soak should be
In
higher.
progress. In progress is status of Des's soak. The calculations are being made now.
I think
can't tell.
my armor gives me soak.
It does.
Oh, my soak might be higher than I think it is.
Is it 5? 6?
I don't
2
know.
plus 1, 3. Okay,
Soak
yeah.
2, so it should be 6.
Wow.
No, 5?
So N7 has the little ball droid has far more soak than
Make up
Des
your
does.
mind. I mean,
I need to add-
R2-D2 was pretty durable.
Yeah,
I need
he
to add a
was.
note on my sheet, like I have
Wait,
for most other
N7
things. to tell
soak
me
is
where
what,
this came
5?
from. Let me double
That's
check.
amazing.
This,
Wait,
because
N7, use those double, like your 3 hands and sabers. Your General Grievous over here. That's
I have
good.
one. I have 1 brawn. You're saying I get 1 free endurance. I took another endurance,
Yeah.
and I get 2 from my armor, so I have a soak of 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds right.
Damn.
Wow. Okay.
You're fighting with me next time. Oh, I'm up front. Soak everything.
N7, a frontline fighter.
Nope.
Nope. Nope, that's not.
It's like Robo
Um,
from Chrono
yes.
Trigger.
Speaking of N7, the upfront fighter, I believe that he is now currently closing the bay doors and getting ready to take off before these folks show up. So, N7, what's your plan? I'm going to have you tell me your plan here before.
Plan.
Okay, so how many people did I see? Because I'm not so sure that we need to take off.
Okay, let me go ahead and.
Because I only see 4 people here, so
That is correct. And so that is all the ones that you managed to identify last time with your perception check. So you're aware of at least these 4 that are approaching. On your external cameras, you notice they've kind of stopped right about here. Some of them are doing like, they're kind of like making sure people don't come this way. You know, a couple of them are kind of going out near the walkway and just being like, sorry, folks, like business here, and just kind of like keep
Nothing
people
to see
coming
here.
down. Yep.
okay, yeah, I don't trust that. I'm fucking punching it. We're getting out of here ASAP. You don't cordon off an area unless you're bringing out some big guns.
You have to
like,
hand off your body to the Mando.
Drop
We'll
him
get-
out the
we'll get
just
to
drop
that.
him out the window, okay? Just like literally, just open the bay doors, just drop that body.
Like,
we killed him.
that just
He's dead.
furthers the
Take him.
illusion, really, right? It's just like, oh, no, he unfortunately fell out the window when he was piloting his ship.
There was a mutiny on the ship.
It turns out we didn't like him after all.
Yeah,
Partially.
yeah. I'm gonna punch it, Chewie.
Okay. Man, it's like, boy, I'm not sure what killed him to fall out of that ship or the blaster hole in him. I don't know.
Right? You're
maybe
just
we'll
like,
never know.
a hole through my perfect replica.
So you know which one's real.
Okay,
God.
so
That has to happen in sci-fi plots. They're like, I want to make a perfect clone of myself, then murder him. Leave the body. Like, Jesus. All right.
I was I may have just finished a game where that exact thing happens. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
But now I'm afraid to say the title because, like, if I say the title, it's a pretty big spoiler. So, yeah, I've really put myself in a hole
Is
here.
it like a popular game?
Oh, he got like
no.
an advanced copy of Cyberpunk.
No.
I don't want to hear about that. It's gonna make me upset.
No. It was not.
Wait, there's
Cyberpunk.
something upsetting about Cyberpunk?
Yeah, when somebody else is
Depends
playing it
who
or
you
not.
ask.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Got it.
Okay.
The tease
so,
too much.
So N7, your ship starts taking off. You're pulling away from the port. Wait, to be clear, when you say you're going to punch it, I assume
Oh, I'm not going into hyperspace or whatever. they call it in Star
immediately,
Wars land.
right? Yeah. Okay. all right.
No, that sounds like Bad News Bears.
I
don't know how the physics of that work in the Star Wars universe.
Sure.
But that should, I don't know,
Depends on the
kill
movie.
everyone nearby if I did that, and that doesn't
Right.
sound great.
So yeah,
So-
I was just making sure that we're not taking complete emergency like
No,
just hitting it from
it's-
Atmo. Just
It's
flying.
more like I'm willing to, bump a few corners here and there if it means
Okay.
getting us out of here.
Yeah, all right. So you start pulling away from the docking bay and just kind of trying to move into the general space track of Coruscant.
Yeah.
While you're doing
Oh,
that,
and if I can help it, I want to
Yeah.
make sure that the gunner is pointed at them on the ship.
Good
That's
plan.
important because
Okay.
well, A1's in the gunner seat, right? So like
A1
he's
is
just
in the
gonna-
gunner seat.
He's just gonna do stuff because he's A1.
A1 is in the gunner seat. And as you are pulling away, you see these two Rhodians here. They pull up something that's kind of like covered up in a cloak, and they pull it back. And there is this giant metal box that at first you're like, that looks kind of familiar. It's got a giant like barrel on the front. And you realize it's an ion cannon.
Nobody
But they-
likes those.
Rolled out onto the dock.
Oh.
Can I
and-
choose to punch it?
Why don't you go ahead and give me a piloting check?
Do deflector shields or whatever matter?
They can. They can.
God, that
Are there
is-
windows on the ship? Can we like look outside, see what's happening?
This will be against. We're going to say a difficulty of. This is a difficulty of 2, I would say.
Is this a task that would be made easier by the fact that I have 3 hands?
I'm going to say yes. I'll give it to you for this one.
And what is the setback die? That's what it is. I couldn't remember what the name
Oh yeah,
was
the
for
Franklin thing
die
is.
because I'm bad at flying in atmosphere, but I'm good at flying in space.
Oh,
So,
that's right. I forgot about that.
What? No. I was gonna actually ask, what are the like airspace regulations and shit of
Like planetary.
of
Oh,
the Star
boy.
Wars universe? Like, are you allowed to be like, oh, I'm just gonna fly around in like the atmosphere for a while because I feel like it?
I have planetary flying.
So Coruscant has basically like space lanes, that there's like an area that's like designated for like
Like the Jetsons.
traffic. Actually, yeah, it's very similar to the Jets.
I mean, we saw it like in episode 2 when Obi-Wan's all like this.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but I mean, if you go up high enough in the atmosphere of Coruscant, then you're kind of free to sort of like cruise around. But when you're in the actual like city, they have very strict like flight paths that you're supposed to stay inside. Okay, so
I did a bad roll.
you did. So yeah, you're trying to sort of pull away and like find your way into the air traffic of Coruscant, to kind of like break distance or line of sight, just anything you can do to get away from these guys. But they're going to go ahead and they're going to take a shot here. You are far away enough that they are going to have some setback die, or I should say a higher difficulty. Let's find out how that goes. I had to refer to my notes there.
Yeah. Rules be like that.
They do, especially when it's been a week. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, I'd say it's about there. And we'll give them one of these. Boom.
Oh Jesus!
Oh boy,
Okay,
You know how to shoot.
it could have been worse.
it could have been worse.
Millennium Franklin.
It could have been worse. So this is boy. Okay, so what is the? I think I have the stats for your ship in here somewhere, right? Yeah, I do. Wayfarer stats.
The Franklin's she's a sturdy ship. Okay,
She'll do.
Oh yeah, you know what? Actually,
she's thick.
You guys can do it.
It's thick.
She could take some hits.
So yeah, this does not do hull damage. It is an ion cannon, so it goes straight for your systems, and it's going to deal 15 damage to your systems.
Do ships have strain or an
Yeah.
equivalent?
That's basically what. this
Yeah,
is.
that's what it's
Yeah.
hitting. So we do have
We've like never had to
always
use this
forget-
before. So
I forget how the shields work. It's like we can redirect the shields as an action to like prevent
Yes.
damage or something.
Yeah.
But we didn't do that. So
I should have.
didn't.
Yeah, I probably should have specified. I did give them a setback die to account for the array being a 1 potentially
it's like
on
a default position.
the. Yeah.
Okay, how much strain did you say? 15?
15. Yeah. So I believe that you have a total of 20 if I'm right. So this is not going to be.
That's what I have. Yeah.
So this is not going to be enough to disable you guys, but let me tell you, you're going to feel that.
It's not cool. So
Not cool.
I've definitely seen some abilities in the past. I don't remember if I took any, but they talk about reducing ship strain. Is that something that I can do as like an action?
So it's actually
In
something
combat?
that everybody can do in combat. So like while you guys are flying, those of you who basically have nothing else that you can do, you guys can actually spend your turn repairing like ship strain.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. We've dealt with it once before. I don't
Okay.
remember the situation, but I recall it
We
happening.
were like in space fighting a bunch of things, and none of us could do anything other than N7A1 and Wolfwoods.
Yeah.
So actually, everyone could do anything except for the Jedi, who were like,
running around fixing
Useless jet. No, I'm kidding.
That's
What am I
like,
gonna
I
go-
fix stuff.
What am I gonna go do? Like talk at a gun?
You were co-piloting, I think, at the time.
Why
Okay,
can't
I
Ness
can
use his
co-pilot.
like
I do
sense
have,
or
like-
whatever force power to add a difficulty to the ship's like?
Yeah, cloak us, dummy.
Yeah.
I
What a
don't,
bullet
I'm not the
away.
one with that ability. First of all, second of all, I don't have the range bands. I think for a lot of the things that I need.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so as for the rest of you, so as N7's pulling away, like I'm gonna say, I think unless you announced it, N7, I don't think anybody knows exactly what's happening here yet. So
True.
so for the rest of you, the hangar bay just shut. You guys felt the ship just pull off, start flying away, and then there was a loud boom, and there was just a whole pulse in the ship as the whole thing shook. And I'm going to have all of you make a coordination check now. Against this will be against a difficulty of 2. So coordination difficulty 2. As the ship just sort of rocks from getting hit with an ion blast.
Coordination, not athletics. Are you
I'm okay at that for some reason.
I will allow you to use athletics. You may use athletics or coordination. You
Excellent.
may choose.
Hey, would this skill check be benefited by having 3 hands?
It would.
Nice.
It's an extra hand for you to stop from smashing your face into
I
the
wasn't.
console.
What am I doing again?
Coordination or athletics check. Difficulty of 2.
Coordination. Oh, gross.
Have I found A1's weakness?
No, I'm like, dude, I
The
hate.
barbarians always suck at deck saves.
I can either do yellow, green, green, or green, 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 and I'm like, which one's better? And I think it's 4 green,
I
green,
think
green,
it's
green,
4
green.
Well,
Like more dice is better. I'm pretty sure. Last time we ran the numbers,
you,
all right,
you
so
get much
4
better
green.
results from yellows. Like you can get 2 successes, and you can't get that on a. Oh no, you can't get that on a green.
I
Fuck,
think
dude, I don't know.
more dice is better in terms of aggregate successes, which is what matters. But if I want advantages, then the yellow is useful. But that doesn't matter.
I wish I
What was
had
it?
an actual copy of these dice to look at.
2.
Two
It's in the
different-
book. You can look at it that way.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I did to be like, here's what the probabilities are. Math.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's you need to roll. Meg, that's you.
We're talking about
out.
gin and tonic
I'm
recipes.
talking
Sorry.
about being buzzed.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what was going on in there.
Roll
Gin and
white.
LaCroix might actually be pretty good.
Athletics
out.
or coordination.
Yeah,
against
you may
difficulty
choose
of
athletics
2.
or coordination.
I took
Difficulty
a
of
lot
2.
of points in athletics. I'm gonna roll that
I have
Why
great
would you
news
take
for
Hell
you.
points
yeah.
in athletics?
because we always have to roll athletics.
It's because
Meg has had to roll athletics.
she
once or
has.
twice.
It's because of that one time we were the first encounter and we were in the cave and you A1 and Ness like sprinted
Woo.
to the cliff and Des fell. She like tripped
Oh,
away
yeah.
from the athletics. And then ever since that time,
The same
Meg-
thing happened at the arena, and she's like, "Can I get to the other side of the arena in one turn?" It's like, "No, you're not allowed to do that in the rules." And she's like, "But can I anyway?" And I was like, "Fine, do an athletics check."
And then she's like, no.
Can I
then still
anyway?
didn't make it.
It's so perfect.
Oh God.
Okay. So the only one who failed this check is Wolfowitz, who is standing there wondering what is going on as the ship rocks, and he falls, smacks his face on the ground, takes 4 strain.
Fuck a day.
Ow.
Wow, 4 strain. That's a lot.
Jesus.
All right, I'm going to Nessa's room so I can get that back again.
Yeah, just talk yourself up.
Everyone strap into something.
After it's already...
Wolf was like on the ground, like thanks.
Yeah, like, oh, great. Awesome. Thanks. You're so swell. All right, I'm down to 8 strain.
Whoa!
Wow.
How much soak do you have? Any?
3.
Okay.
Oh wait,
She's-
does soak apply here?
Yeah, soak applies here.
Oh, so I cut my
Yeah,
soak
you
and then I
you
cut
could
my
cut
strain.
that down. Yeah, so you're only taking what, 1 there, right?
1 strain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
so-
do I deduct that from my? Does my soak always exist, or do I?
Yeah, soak
Your
always
soak
exists.
always
It's
exists.
armor.
It's basically
Yeah,
it's
okay.
basically like an amount
It
of
doesn't-
damage that you
yeah.
can just shrug off at any given time.
Unless you're being
um,
attacked by a
Easy.
doctor.
Like, that's not
Yeah.
video game mechanics. I don't
I'm
like it.
Sort of serious. There's a doctor talent that lets you ignore soak and it's OP as hell.
Really?
Oh,
What the hell?
ridiculous.
Yeah. Only when
Um,
you're doing melee damage straight to strain, but you basically like, I know pressure points ignores your soak.
There's so many rules that are oddly specific, but like, yeah,
Wow.
I could do-
Yeah,
It's a
right.
talent.
Yeah.
It's a talent,
Yeah.
that's why.
It's
But
like you're
Yeah.
fighting chi blockers, and you're like, oh fuck, my bending. Oh no.
yeah, exactly. No, that's what it is.
So the rest of you manage to keep your balance as the ship rocks. So good news there. But yeah, Wolfowitz takes a little spill in this uncoordinated
Listen,
turn.
it's realistic.
And with that, we will have N7 make another. We'll have N7 tell me what it is he wishes to do.
Okay. I would like to. Okay, I'm flying away.
Yes.
Can I continue flying away and doing no
Yes.
special evasive maneuvers, but like reduce some strain or angle our deflector shields or whatever towards
Yeah.
the back, that kind of thing?
Yes. So I think you can actually. I believe. oh
There's
my
a whole
God,
section on
this
ship
is
combat, but I
long.
find it
Can
very
I
confusing.
piloting
I know.
assist him at all since I have planetary flying?
Possibly.
I think so.
Can
It's
5
very
hands
confusing.
help?
It's very confusing.
Sorry,
I
the
think
part
theoretically
that's
almost anyone
confusing
can come and help.
is I think the way it works is planetary is for planetary vehicles, not for flying on the planet.
What?
Oh, really? I don't
It's
even
one
know
way
where
or
to
the
check
other,
that.
and I'm pretty sure
It
the
says
ruling is that
piloting.
like it's based on the vehicle because
Hold
it sort
on,
of makes
I have
sense,
it
right?
right
If you're flying a like God, what are the big bad guy ships called?
A
Star
Star
Destroyer?
Destroyer?
If you're piloting a Star Destroyer, it's not
This
going to
is Clone
matter that
Wars.
you're in like the planet's gravity, right? It's
I'm
still
sorry.
a fucking spaceship.
What do they call it? Venenator? I think that's it.
I don't know what they're. I don't know.
I
What
think
they're
it's.
called.
I think
I'm-
they call them
They're
Venenator.
just air-
I'm
they're
just going off of
Venators,
my
yeah.
Yeah.
with
The Venators
Elite
are like the
Dangerous.
cool
Flying in space and
proto
flying in
Star
space.
Destroyer.
Yeah. I am looking
Or the
for-
Separatist
Did
Dreadnought.
I miss my chance to shoot? By the way.
No, we were just about to do that. I gave N7 a basically a free action or a
Oh,
free,
free
turn
turn.
at the start
Yeah, okay, makes
because
sense.
he had passed his perception check and saw the danger coming. So he got one free action before everything else happened.
Wait, why didn't Wolferitz get a surprise round to strap in then? He got a triumph.
I guess he did get a
Nothing.
triumph. You're right. Maybe I should have been more generous with that triumph.
But you weren't.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I was not more generous with that triumph.
What was that?
Okay.
Nega and Stefan.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding planetary.
I heard that
things
sound. I was
in
like, "What's going on?"
I have the page. It's not explicit.
This is one of the things where like I Googled it before and read something and they're like, well, based on this, it's this. Like Googling it's faster. Huh? Star Wars G.
So it does say that it's that piloting planetary is for smaller craft. I I would not qualify. I would not qualify this ship as a smaller craft. This is like a spacefaring vessel that you are in. So, from my understanding of the rules, taking a look at it just now, planetary vehicles are like land speeders or like I don't remember what they're called, but the ships they use on Hoth to like tie up the AT-ATs, that sort of thing.
Snow speeders.
Yeah, snow speeder. Thank you. The snow speeder would be like a planetary vehicle. Land speeders
pleasure
are planetary.
barges.
It's
Pleasure
like
barges, also planetary.
Okay, so the difference would be, can this thing go into space? If so, it's a space piloting check.
Yeah.
Can this thing hover above the ground some predefined amount of meters? It's a
Planetary.
Planetary. Okay. That makes
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
I
difference.
made the wrong check earlier then, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll roll it for now. Yeah, technically, I'm going to have you go first. Technically, Wolfowitz has the first move here, but because your turn kind of determines what happens next, I'm going to have the pilot kind of lead the charge here. So you said you wanted to.
I want to reduce strain, and I want to put the shields at the back.
You're not going to turn us around for a bombing run? Come on.
Ship combat is so bizarre and like weird.
So
like,
I believe
amount of actions or something.
So I think you can do one of those as a maneuver and one of those as an action. So we can actually do both of those in one go here. So for the shield array, I believe you only have one like thing that is set for like a defensive 2. So I assume you're going to want to position that towards the ion cannon.
I'd like that at the butt of the ship, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and position that. And then for your action, you can either make another piloting check, or you can reduce that strain.
I would like to reduce the strain.
Okay.
So that was a fair amount of strain, and I feel like they're just going to hit us with another one of those.
Okay, so go ahead and hit me with a. It is a mechanics check.
Yeah, it is.
I think I'm supposed to set a difficulty based on how much damage the ship has taken. So we'll say 3.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So go ahead and fix up 10 strain off of that ship.
Okay, I actually reduce an additional strain because of one of my abilities.
Handy.
So that's 11 strain. So we're down to 4, which is pretty good.
Great.
Or we've taken 4. We're at 16.
Much
I don't
better
know why
than
I
before.
track it differently on this sheet. I just do.
That's much better than before. Technically, Wolfowitz is up next. Wolfowitz, do you have a plan here?
Can I use my astrogation skills in any way to help us get out of the situation?
You can. Do you have any piloting skill?
I don't have any piloting skill.
Oh, that's too
I'm gonna
bad.
I'm just good at navigating.
Can you shoot a gun?
I mean, sort of.
We have 2
Specifically,
guns,
do you
I
have
think,
gunnery
right?
skill?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just me.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm no good at that shit.
So
Sorry.
I'll tell you what.
I mean, I can
It's
fire
okay.
like ranged light and heavy weapons, but my gunnery skill sucks.
If you want, Wolfowitz, you can use that astrogation skill against a difficulty of 3 to sort of examine the surrounding area and find like an easier path for N7 to take.
Yeah.
Hey,
we can
listen, I'm
dodge our
trying to be
radar.
helpful here.
Yeah.
You can inflate a cop for the driver's seat so that we can bypass traffic.
We can take.
Wait.
I'm sort of a cop.
That's true. That's true.
Space cop.
Wait, Trevor,
Yeah.
was it too difficulty or what was it?
We're gonna do 3 on this one.
Oh, Nelly.
Hey,
okay.
Okay. You found
We'll take it.
Yeah, you found a great little escape route for N7 to take on his next action there.
I'm pulling out my maps. They're all over the place. I've got a sextant out for some reason.
That's good.
But
Wolfowitz is like, the old ways are perfect for me. I don't those fancy new
that's how
technology.
we did at the academy.
That's right. In case your instruments fail, you have to be ready at all times. Perfect. We did N7. So Ness would be up next.
Can Ness is there still strain to fix?
There is a little bit of strain to fix still. If you wanna go ahead and do that.
That is what Ness will try to do. What do I even roll for here?
So it's going to be a pure mechanics check against just a difficulty of 2.
Cool. There's a chance I don't do anything. Oh,
hey, look at that! You fixed up 2 additional strain.
I just see like a pipe sticking out and just put the pipe back in.
Shove
Like,
that
Just sort
back
of
in.
shove it back.
like, that
We'll
doesn't
deal
belong
with that
here.
later.
Let's just put that here.
Get out the old duct tape, just kind of wrap it around.
2 strain healed.
You use the force, and you're like, I feel like I should wiggle this bit. I don't
like,
know why.
It's like in Kill Bill, just like wiggling your toe.
Oh, right. All right, on to the next one. Okay. Next up is going to be Des.
So we establish I can't help.
There's not really a whole lot you can do here, no. But
Okay.
if there's anything you do want to do for your turn, you can. There's a little bit of damage on the ship still.
I don't have any mechanics. I have 3 intellect.
That's okay. Neither does Ness. Yeah, perfect. That's what you do. So you can roll just a straight intellect check against a difficulty of 2 to try and fix up some part of the ship that's damaged.
Use your brain.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to say the strain is now healed up. You guys have managed to resolve the problems the ion cannon blast caused. And next up is going to be A1.
What can I shoot?
I mean, that's your call. So you have eyes on all of them if you're looking out the back of the ship. So you can see all of them. The ion cannon is positioned between these 2 Rhodians. Can you make that a little more apparent?
Is it in the notes what even gun I'm using is?
Yeah, I think it's listed.
We have
in
like
the...
damage values for it.
On the Wayfarer stats?
Fire arc all, damage 6, crit 3, range close.
Range close. Are we out of range already?
No. This is definitely still in planetary terms. You are still definitely in close range.
Okay, so I'm assuming I saw the ion cannon, so I can shoot back at the ion cannon.
You certainly could.
Do I know if that would hurt the people around? Like, what's the blast rate?
It would be fairly contained to just sort of this docking bay. There is a risk that you could destroy the entire docking bay. That's certainly a possibility. But like they've done a pretty good job of clearing this area specifically because they were looking to isolate your ship. So there's not really a lot of like innocent people around in this area at the moment.
Okay. Like, I feel like it vaguely makes sense to shoot the ion cannon so they can't shoot us anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, go for it. So this will be just a difficulty of just 2.
Do I still get like a maneuver and an action type thing?
You do, although in ship combat it's a little different. I think you actually can still aim in ship combat as a maneuver. If that's what you're hoping for.
Yeah.
Happy to report you can do that. So you can go ahead and add that aim action before your attack.
Yeah, I'm trying to double check if true aim does work for true aim. There's like a special rule. God, why isn't this all Google accessible? Star Wars.
Boy, this game were extremely popular.
The thing, precise aim, true aim in vehicles. Okay. Yes, true aim works for vehicles. It just doesn't work for melee combat. I was like, it's one or the other. All right. Okay. So I'm going to use my true aim and roll higher than I should be allowed to. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2
That's what
boost.
you do around here.
You love to see it.
2 boost, yeah. And then I get a free advantage because I have special eyes. And then you said it was only 2 difficulty, and that's it?
It's 2 difficulty for this because of how close you guys are.
These robots are always flexing.
And specialized.
I mean, I do.
Hungry eyes?
Hungry eyes.
And okay, so that's 1 crit, and I don't know what I can do with the advantage, but it's fine.
3 damage, 1 crit. And the damage on that gun again is
6.
Hold on, I've got it. Okay, I mean it's 6, but it's a planetary vehicle.
Yeah,
6,
it's order of
which is-
magnitude like 10 higher. Or something.
Yeah.
That's a big boy 6.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Yeah, so I mean,
So
where
it's
to
like
begin?
9 damage, but it's 90 damage.
Yeah, it's like yeah, that is exactly what it is. And you're rocking that crit. So yeah, I'm gonna say A1 opens fire on this region here. And this whole area just goes up in a blaze of lasers. A bunch of them find their mark on the ion cannon, and the ion cannon just erupts in a giant like blue explosion that just sort of pulses out. And these 2 that are standing near it are just immediately blown away, and they are out of commission, as is the ion cannon.
Yeah. We did.
A1 does what he does best.
These I want to be clear, these 2, they're dead. Like, I know a lot of times in this game we have like, oh, they've taken a lot of critical injuries, they're hurt. These guys are just dead. They're dead.
They
they're
can't
gone.
even get the cyborg treatment.
They're gone. They're gone. These people are reduced to
Okay.
atoms.
Like
Gone.
the Infinity Stones. Damn. A1.
We have to get the Dragon Ball.
The Coruscant Dragon Balls. Okay. So yeah, that whole area of the docking bay is just like this scorched, smoking husk now. Next up would be the bounty hunters. And they are going to spend their turn.
What kind of bounty hunters are there? Also, I've decided
So-
to take notes if you can't tell.
Great. So the 2 remaining bounty hunters are Trandoshans. And they were sporting some pretty nasty rifles, but they are now going to use those rifles to turn around and run the fuck away. And we can go ahead and leave initiative here. Good news is, N7, Wolfowitz found you a path that you can take to kind of like break a line of sight, maybe hide underneath the docking bay, so he kind of shows you the path. You may take that if you wish.
Yeah, sounds good.
Great. Okay, so you kind of pilot the ship down and underneath the docking bay, and there's a whole little like maintenance access area that Wolfowitz has kind of has mapped you a route through. And so you kind of go down under there, kind of like the opening of that Star Tours ride, the old one, before they redid it. That's kind of the area that you're kind of tooling around in there. And so you're going through and seeing a bunch of like dock workers like moving cargo and stuff. But it should get you out of the eyes of any bounty hunters that are still keeping tabs on your ship while you're moving around down there.
Did we know they were bounty hunters?
We knew they were after you.
They shot us with an ion
I
cannon.
didn't even know they were after me. They shot at me, so I shot them back. It was pretty. I
don't know.
I operate
I don't know if
on
it
an
was
eye
a GM.
for a robot eye here. I don't really do anything more complicated.
I don't know
than
if it was a GM slip, but you did say that I saw in the external cameras some bounty hunters coming in.
I did. I
Okay.
did say that.
I don't think that bounty hunters look like anything, unless they're one of those bounty hunter droids. But like, my keen eye picked up that they were bounty hunters.
I guess
took the observant feat.
yes. Well, some people on the docking bay are now dead. Who knows what they do for a living? Not me.
They fire
not go
ion
home to their
cannons.
families. Not anymore.
Rhodians don't have
Listen,
families.
they know what line of work they're getting into.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession, so it's fine. They'll be fine.
Okay, and with that, you're now cruising around in the Franklin. What's the next move?
Oof.
I think it's time for a little crew powwow. I think we got to figure this out.
We need to get your body to.
That's
that
not
man.
a huge priority. Let's be honest here.
It's fair.
I would rather that all of our bodies survive. Like,
hey, make it a org.
Getting my fake body to the bounty hunter is not that important.
Oh my god.
Oh. It's
It
terrifying.
looks like
and
an
I love
owl, but with the bad face.
What is happening? Oh,
It's an owl, but the face wrong. Why the face wrong?
It's so wrong. It's right.
All right. What? How can we find Cad Bane? Right, he's the one trying to kill us.
Oh right, because you. All right.
Wait.
Well, he put the bounties out.
Yep.
But those are set to expire, or no? The tracking chip is set to expire.
But then it resets or something. It's just
No,
like someone else can sign it out.
I think
don't know.
only Des is clear because of her Mandalorian friend bought the bounty. So Des is clear for one like cycle or one night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
till the night.
And then we're all still on the board.
I think that she took mine out of kindness, and then she was like, I got it from this dude, Cad Bane.
Well,
and then she
Z9 or
agreed to
something.
take
who's like a
N7.
broker for Cad Bane, or I don't know, something like that.
So did we actually drop N7's body off for her? Like, do I need to?
not yet.
Okay.
You guys are
We're talking
meeting with
about
her.
I don't think we ever even set up a rendezvous. Like, things happen very quickly. Are we just sort of tucked away in a corner?
Some
right now,
Jedi
like,
had to
turn
go
off
to the
lights?
temple and reveal himself, and then almost get shot and come back.
That's why you always leave your head up.
To answer your question, S7,
It's
yes,
true.
you guys are currently tucked away in like a maintenance area.
Gotta make it spicy.
Of the Coruscant docking area.
Okay, I don't want to stay here forever.
Okay.
Because they will probably find us.
No, we should go.
Also, I didn't know I was gonna get sniped while at the Jedi Temple. I really thought I was safe.
It feels like it should be a safe place.
By all means, I feel like, we got a bunch of Jedi around. It seems like it'd be safe. But
I asked a lot of questions about why it wasn't. You guys are like, "Oh no, it's low staff because only Jedi can work there." It's weird.
Well, it's
hard
one
to
of
get
those
your
things.
papers.
You would think, especially with how often there are assassination attempts in that
Wait,
area.
how often are there assassination attempts in that area?
Listen, it happens. It happens a lot.
Besides the younglings, like what happens? I don't.
Coruscant's a dangerous place. Some people sent some droids to go what'd they do? They put poison worms or something inside of Padme's room. What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was the Senate.
Poison slugs.
The Senate hired bounty hunters who hired another bounty hunter to put poisonous worms
Laundering
into a droid.
responsibility.
It's contracting.
It was amazing. It was like, I'll hire you to do this. I'll hire you.
Delegation.
It was so
Impact.
good.
It's
It's
a
like
long,
a chart.
train of things. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Similar situation you guys have going on here, minus the poison worms. Yeah.
Des, do you think
What
we
are we
could
doing
meet up
now?
with your Mando friends safely?
We're gonna meet at dawn, right, or some shit.
I think
Yeah.
you're set.
We need to set a
I
point.
thought yours were set at midnight,
So
not dawn.
Midnight release.
But she couldn't meet till the next morning, I thought.
yeah, in my notes, to be clear, in my notes, Des does have a meeting with her Mandalorian friend, but I have it set. It says here that it is for the following day.
Yeah.
So she's spending the day getting to Coruscant.
Why
know,
don't we
she
meet
was
her
already in
at not
Coruscant.
Coruscant?
Did
Why
Spratt try to
can't
call
we
me back?
leave Coruscant? I'm conflicted here because I realize that some of the other people have motivations to do things in Coruscant or be in Coruscant, and I'm like, okay, let's just go somewhere else until this blows over. I don't care.
I wouldn't mind buying some things, but yeah, I feel you.
Wouldn't mind buying something, of course.
You can buy things elsewhere besides Coruscant.
Sure,
It's a
Amazon?
big, vast universe, galaxy, whatever. Come on.
But I thought I met with my friend on Coruscant at a shady bar.
Not this time. Not yet.
Not this time, but you have done that in the
You
past.
spoke with her.
You
You
called
had
her
like
up
a call, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
on that hotline.
Wait, I called my Black Sun contacts last time. Did I actually talk to them?
sun.
You
No,
I
I just
have
got put on hold.
You did. So you ended up talking to one of Sprax's Twi'lek assistants. He has not yet gotten back to you.
All right. we're gonna need to give him a call.
You want to go see the Black Sun? Make a house visit.
I mean, I carved out a space so they could do slave trading. So yeah, he owes me one.
Okay.
I'm about to rain the fury of the Republic on that shit.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
so you're
Cheston,
gonna-
where's your hat, by the way? Hell yeah.
Oh, it's right here. My Imperial hat, though. Oh. The little piece fell, and it fell into my beer, which is
Oh.
No.
He's off
it's in
duty
here
now.
somewhere now.
Delicious. Mmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to wash it, and then I'll show you the hat.
Oh no.
The rest of this beer, I'm just not gonna trust it.
Oh no.
Just drinking the Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Tastes
same.
good.
It's a great hat, though. I'll put it on later. I promise.
Okay. So you wanted to reach out to Sprax, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Sure, we can go ahead and do that. You go ahead and give him a ring, and this time you do get Sprax. And Sprax says, Wolfowitz, it's good to see you. I was told you had reached out. What seems to be the problem?
My man, Sprax. So good to hear from you. I hope I trust everything is going well with your endeavors.
Things are progressing at pace, yes.
Oh,
Thank
so
you.
good to hear. I'm so glad to hear it. So I call you in a little bit of a requirement here. We have let's just say we have some folks that are interested in a few of my crew here, and I'm trying to get down to the base of it, and I'm hoping that you can help me understand why there are prices on the heads of my closest team.
Okay. As soon as you say it, I mean, Sprax has the bounty board up like instantly. He knows these ways. And Sprax takes a look and he goes, I'm not seeing you on this chart.
So it's not me, but my team. And they're the ones that do a lot of work for me and help, let's just say, keep things together with the work that I do. So would you mind looking them up for me, perhaps tracing this back?
Sprax looks a little confused, and he's sort of silent for a second. And then he goes, couldn't you just find a new crew?
Listen, Sprax, honey, you understand. A good crew is hard to find. Reliable, loyal people are hard to find, my man. I think you understand that. Our relationship, I feel like, is very strong. You know me.
Falcon.
Sprax?
I like to
Franklin.
find people I can work with, and it's being on my side of the aisle, it's a little bit harder to find trustworthy folks. So I hope you can understand that.
Sprax nods and he goes, okay, I understand. And he starts going through the list and he looks at all the details. And he goes, I am unfamiliar with the one called Z9, who appears to be at the one who set up all of these bounties. I will reach out to Cad Bane. I've had some dealings with him. I shall ask him what he knows of this Z9, and I will report back.
Thank you, Sprax. I can't tell you how great it is to hear from you again. I hope you're doing well, and look forward to continue doing business with you.
Thank you very much, Wolfowitz. Our relationship
All right.
with the Republic has been wonderful ever since we've met you.
Excellent. So good to hear.
I will be in touch. And he takes off. And as the hologram leaves, you see him kind of flicking through the bounty board a little bit more.
Awesome. It feels like signing off of a hologram call would be even worse than signing off of like a Zoom call. Do people wave as they're
You just
ending
turn it off.
the hologram call?
Those
They're
people
like, bye.
I think they walk
okay.
away, at least in the Empire. Or
Oh, yeah,
that's
they
true.
do.
Yeah,
They do
turn
the,
off.
Oh, but
like-
that's like hanging up without saying goodbye. It's like what people do in the movies.
They do their hands.
That's what I
behind
was
the
gonna
back.
say though. Like all the call and status relationships that happen in the Star Wars universe, like they're not like friends signing off on a call. It's like I'm your boss and or master. So like, bye.
Here's your orders. Peace out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
Get your shit together.
Darth
This is
Sidious
why
isn't like bye. He's just like.
This is why I add that personal touch. It helps me connect.
That's what makes Wolfowitz so good at his job.
It's exactly.
all the
The
presents.
Republic doesn't do a good job at this.
Yeah. Not every officer has his interpersonal skills.
It's true, though.
My superpower.
Yeah. Okay, so Sprax has been reached out. Anyone else have other ideas?
Can anybody
I
else
thought I
run
had-
the numbers on this Z9 guy?
Wait, but I thought I had coordinates to where they were taking everyone.
You do. Yes, Barala gave you the notes on where she was asked to bring the body after it was.
I guess I thought
got-
we were just going to drop N7, Nega N7, and then head to the coordinates.
So in my notes, the plan was that you guys were going to send Barala to collect the bounty on that body and then
Yeah.
split profits.
Yeah.
Do you
The
want to?
profits. I got in on that. All right.
No, you did not.
I was like, I thought N7 was gonna. Oh, because you mean split between like N7 and Des and her friend or something.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and I
Yep.
negotiated that she keeps only 40, I think.
That is correct. I have that in my notes as well. Are you saying you want to go check out those coordinates? Is that what you're suggesting?
I mean, to the crew, I think we do that N7 exchange, and then we head to those coordinates, right?
I mean, those coordinates are like the single most dangerous place for us to be right now.
It does sound like walking directly into the jail is maybe not the best idea.
Yeah,
It sounds
Wait,
like
like,
a classic
bring
Des
these
plan.
people here, dead or alive, and we're like, let's go check it out.
Let's go, like, become
Bring
gladiators
it
in this gladiator match and see what happens. Maybe one of us will get to fight a.
No, please wait a second.
I mean, can't
I'm
we,
ready.
like,
This is
put on
ready.
a disguise?
Can I send Meredith a very short and curt email where I'm like, the last job is taking longer than expected. We'll get
You
in
can do it with
contact
your
with
brain,
you soon.
so it's up to you.
I mean, I'm doing this, but like in character, I'm sending Meredith an email. Okay.
Yes. So A1.
Just in case she replies. I don't know.
I
Listen, communication is the core of a strong relationship.
So
Yeah.
A1, you send that email, and you don't really think too much about it, but you get an like automatic reply from
God, I was
Meredith.
afraid this was gonna happen. This is why I had to ask. Okay, fine, continue. I'm like, I do
Spice
have the
intensifies.
obligation, so you never know.
You get an automatic reply from Meredith, and the automatic reply says that she's going to be away from the planet for about a week or two on a galactic cruise.
Oh, that's lovely.
And the galactic cruise was bought and paid for by her wonderful droid, A1.
Ooh.
I mean, probably
A1.
technically true.
Anyone, do you
On
think
your
that
dime.
hanging out with other droids on that cruise?
Wait, what?
I
Maybe.
think she's
I
hanging
don't-
out, you know. I'm just saying.
That's
She's
fine.
She's taking
That's
your money
her
and spending it with other
prerogative,
droids.
That's like that's his whole thing.
We're
is
not
he's
like
just gotta-
lovers or something. I'm not like a jealous like stepchild or I am very confused here.
jealous stepchild.
Okay.
I was like, I have jealous child, but I'm like, I'm not even like obviously I'm a robot, so I couldn't be her child. I don't know. I made it weird. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I shouldn't have gone there.
You
I
just
guess
stopped.
it was not.
If you're a stepchild, that's why she doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
That's why
Adopted
she didn't
child.
invite
Are
you
you-
on the cruise.
Yeah. Whatever.
Boy.
I think I'm fine to attempt the N7 drop. I don't think
Wait. Quick.
should be flying near the danger coordinates.
But to get back to my message, so like she just like I'm out right now and that's it, right? Like, was there
It's-
anything I'm supposed to find suspicious there?
Well, maybe the fact that you didn't pay for a galactic cruise.
Oh, see, this is what I'm confused about because like I provide her income, so technically I did if she bought one.
Yeah,
But are there credit cards under your name?
Okay, so the implication is that a different droid is it actually under my name? I'm very confused about my actions
Sure.
that I
It's
do
up
or
to
don't
you.
do outside
Did
of what I
her
actually do or
vacation
don't
email also say that A1's new goatee looks amazing?
do. Yeah, right. Like, come on.
So A1, that was maybe an assumption on my part that the first thing A1 would do is sort of like check the finances and be like, did she? And what you find is no, none of the accounts show that you purchased
Okay.
a galactic cruise in any way, shape, or form.
All right, got it. Okay.
Shade. It's shady.
Yeah, it is shady. Sorry. Okay, you can go back to whatever N7 was talking about. I think about what
Oh, you're not gonna call her up?
what my
Like,
what would a caller
girl,
do
what's
if I
going
got
on?
like an automatic reply? It's just gonna go to like voicemail or something.
Not even gonna try. Okay, that's up to you.
Why would I?
It's your relationship, man.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Oh my god.
I really don't understand how most of this stuff works, right? Because like, if you're like, I'll send her an email, and like, does it work like mail? And if I call her, it's gonna be like a landline in her apartment. I'm just gonna assume she's not there because it's an auto reply. So why would she reply? I'm very confused.
Up to you.
People
Your
do
world.
sometimes
Space
carry
travel
like,
and
people carry comm links on them and stuff. I think. In the,
Meredith wouldn't carry a comm link. Let's come on.
no, she
She's not gonna carry a long range comm backpack
Nope.
across the entire.
Nope, she's not.
Do comms only work like walkie-talkies? Like, if I'm on a planet with a well-established 5G network and someone else is on a different planet with a well-established 5G network, can we talk with regular old comms?
This is the problem with most of the technology in the Star Wars universe being invented at a time where a lot of what they were imagining didn't exist. We play it fast and loose with the way that comms work in this here game. That's what we got to do. But yeah, it's my understanding that most of the time comms, transceivers, that sort of thing, they do kind of work mostly like walkie-talkies. It's usually like a one-to-one connection, right?
Okay. Because I think the book says like regular old comm links. If you're on the same planet, you're probably fine.
Right. Yeah.
If you're on different planets, you're going to want that backpack though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Range is the great problem when it comes to like one-to-one communication.
I'm more saying that like I don't think my widowed old like Meredith is going to be carrying around like what grandma carries around a cell phone, right? I mean, if you politely are like, "Hey, grandma, I need you to carry the cell phone just in case you like fall down the stairs," and like, what are the odds they remember it? Like, come on. Am I being too mean here?
It depends how old she is, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Depends if she's a cool grandma.
She's a cool grandma.
Comm shit's everywhere, but I keep being proven wrong. Like, doesn't the ship have some comms? Like a whole good hotel, you can call up and be like, connect me to so and so.
That's true. She's on a cruise ship. I mean, I guess you have no idea which
the
one.
cruise ship
Is
in
it
the message?
Lost in Paradise?
It does say the message.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me that part.
I apologize. Yeah, that was my fault.
Can I get the written message and then I'll be able to carefully identify the pieces that I'm supposed to pick out and question?
If you could just bold the important parts for him, that'd be really cool.
Next time I did something falsely on camera, can you show me an image of myself so I can be like, no, that's not me? I am sorry. I'm being difficult.
Uh-huh.
Fine. So
It's
the
like
name of
yeah, never mind.
the name of the company is Interstellarific Luxury Travel.
Okay. I would like to perform a knowledge check on whatever name that is.
I love that. Give me a difficulty of 2.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. What kind of knowledge am I using? It doesn't matter. It's all the same.
Knowledge
It's all
of
the
luxury.
All the same.
Or boat robots.
You're using your knowledge of how to use the Star Wars equivalent of Google to identify whether or not this company is legitimate.
I'm going to use a destiny point because I can. Is it player destiny?
Okay, blowing through these destiny points now, aren't we?
Okay.
There you go.
Look,
Nice.
you got to use them. You're the
Destiny
fools who are
point to
never going to
Google?
use them.
Still got another 3.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he's right.
So when we get
Like,
to the final boss, we're gonna be like, where are our destiny points? Oh yeah, A1 used them
well, the
looking
final
up that
boss is going to
cruise
be a
joint.
different session, so it's fine.
Yeah.
We still got 3, and Trevor uses them all the time.
You'll get them back.
Listen, just
You'll get
because,
'em back.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, you fiddle around and you find basically like the company's like landing page, and everything you find there sort of like it checks out. Like,
Are they
based on
actually a lawn care management company?
Oh fuck!
waste management.
Oh man, that
Interstellar
the
luxury travel
landscaping God.
Landscaping.
So it's
Total landscaping.
I had forgotten about that. Thank you.
so from what you can tell, they are a legitimate luxury cruise.
Okay, cool.
It appears that they leave out of a particular dock that they have set aside in the Coruscant Bay, and their last departure was about 3 days ago, which is sort of in line as to when this auto message appears to have been set up. You have no memory of purchasing these tickets, but it appears that there is an interstellarific cruise line that left from there. So, what you want to do with that information, I don't know, but that's what you got.
Yep.
It appears to be real. They have a contact information if you wanted to reach out further.
I mean, that sounds like a smart idea. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, yeah, I'll do that. Sure. What?
Clues.
So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I feel like one, I could either go to Meredith's place, or B, I could like keep trying to do this information skullduggery stuff. But I should call them and be like, hey, is there a listing for Meredith on the cruise? I'm trying to get in contact with her.
Are we going to turn this thing around to go to Meredith's house?
I don't know what y'all are going to do, but that's what I might end up doing. Like, we're going to turn in N7's fake body, and I'm like, I'm going to go check on Meredith. I'm kind of worried.
We're still like camped out under the docking bay right now. We're still sort of like figuring out our next move.
Correct.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I forgot we were still there.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Sure. So you go ahead and give the Interstellarific Cruise Line a call, and you go through a series of sort of automated messages to try and find the listing you're looking for. And when you finally manage to get a hold of someone, a Carcadon answers. It's kind of like a shark person. And the hologram appears, and he says, Interstellarific Cruises, how may I direct you?
Hello, I am trying to get in contact with someone who boarded one of your cruises, and I was wondering if you could help me.
This is like Paul's actual real telephone voice we've all now just witnessed.
You're a murderous robot. A1.
He's an accounting droid.
But
I
with
was
lots
not
of
ready
guns.
for this level of roleplay. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, wouldn't
about the
A1
level
just
of
be like,
discomfort I have
where
calling
is
an actual
Meredith?
cruise service on the phone. You're like, you have to call a service person on the telephone, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'll just not do this for a week. I don't want to be here right now.
I had to call someone on the phone today, and it wiped me out for like an hour.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. I felt like I lost a whole month to Comcast for a while there.
Oh god.
In more ways than one.
But here I am in a role-playing game calling a customer service person, so you know.
You forgot to put it on hold.
In my mind, I'm like, was there an option for like operator, but it's like robot operator, so we can just speak in binary and cut the bullshit?
press 2 for binary now.
Oh my god.
I was like, don't talk to me about phone calls. I had 2 partner meetings today, a therapist call, and my mom call. This is why I ordered booze tonight.
Boozing up.
I can't argue with that. All right. Well, we can solve some of the trauma here, and have the Crocodon says, do you have any distinguishing information I could use to look her up? Do you have the name of the cruise?
Yes.
Okay, so he punches that in. He goes, name.
Meredith. I'm like, where's I know her last name, I just don't know it right now.
It's fine. So
Just Meredith.
Like,
you know,
in my mind,
Cher.
I'm like, if I'm her accountant, I know everything. I know her social, I know her birthday.
yeah, that's true.
I know the maiden names of
Shoe
both
size.
her parents. Sorry, whatever. Like, I know it all. So I'm just gonna say that I tell the
Yep.
person
Yep.
everything they want to know.
Everything you know. A1 is just like blurting out all of Meredith's like information at once.
Wait, is this a scam? Fuck. I know I
They just
failed the
monitor
check,
Facebook
but...
the whole time.
So after looking it all up, the Krakadon says, well, it looks here that she boarded about 3 days ago at 0900 hours. He looks up some more information. It says here the ticket was paid for by and he clicks around a little bit. Says it's a Z9N1. Not familiar with the designation.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
I don't know who that is yet, though, because nobody told me, right?
I know. You gotta figure it out.
Z9 and 1.
Does that like say something? Because like I know that you tried to be clever with yours.
Z9 and 1.
Well, no, like yours is A1M5 because it's kind of like AIM.
Because it looks like AIM, yeah.
Yeah.
Zanny. See, I don't know.
Whoa.
Whatever the 9 is.
It's 9 to 1.
Oh, we nailed it. Yeah, that's it. We found it. We cracked the code.
The
Done.
fuck, guys?
Look, I don't do numerology shit, okay?
Wait,
I'm not into that robot astrology.
You're confused about this Z9. This is a person with the bounties.
I
yeah,
don't,
we don't
no
know
one,
anything about
no
them
one
now.
talks to each other on the ship. Des?
I told you all. Remember I like rattled off a bunch of shit? That's what I normally do.
Did you tell A1 or did you tell Paul?
Don't recall.
Okay, we haven't really made this clear at all throughout this entire game. Okay,
Very,
Yeah.
very fair.
That's yeah.
it's an unfair
I'm pretty
standard.
sure when you figured this all out and told people, it was not Wolfowitz and I, because Wolfowitz was grilling me on why I didn't look like evil me.
I believe he called it the dad talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was during Dad Talk, I believe, when you found out about Z9.
All right. Well, the Krakadon confirms for you that Meredith did board. Says
Okay.
this ticket was checked in. We do an identification check at the dock. Ideally, would have had to have been her. So I'd say she's aboard that vessel.
Yeah. Why would they do that?
Is there anything else that you
Or
would
they
like
it
her?
do that? Pronouns for a robot. I don't know what they are.
Probably gender neutral. I don't know.
Yeah,
They-
why would it do that?
Krakadon says, I couldn't tell you that, sir.
Oh, I didn't say that to Kraken. Sorry, this is my internal bad monologue. All right, thanks.
You're free of that call. It's over.
Yeah, Jesus.
You're done.
Have a good day. Sorry. Oh, well.
You too. Shit.
Oh,
Oh wait. Okay. So are you still on the phone?
I'm off. Someone else can do something. Please save me from myself.
Wait, what did you just found out it was Z9 that bought Meredith that cruise pass?
Well, yeah, but I also found that Meredith is on a cruise for some reason, which is unusual. Can I look up reviews for this cruise?
Are you gonna use another Destiny point?
Space Yelp.
Damn it, we're gonna burn all these Destiny points doing internet research.
Google reviews or... I just want to look up some YouTube videos where they walk around the cruise ship and it's like some person. Yeah. This is a legit thing if you go on a cruise and you're like, oh yeah, this is the whatever, blah, 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 mystery of the seas. Let's walk around and look at what the rooms look like.
Space YouTube is down.
Oh my god. So they've been, as far as you can tell, they've been running since before the war started. So this place has been going for a while.
Okay.
They have several different cruises that go out to different systems. None that go as far as the rim. They usually stay mostly in the core worlds, Republic-controlled space for the most part. And they've been running for a while. They have a thing up about how some of their cruises are going to experience some delays and or redirections due to the wars currently ongoing. So some things are unavailable. But as far as you can tell, all looks legitimate. They've been running for quite a while, it would appear.
So,
sorry, I'm thinking, but also...
Would
I'm
A1
sorry.
actually share with us anything about Meredith? I don't think he's ever told us shit about Meredith other than I need to talk to Meredith.
So you guys,
Yeah.
you guys have met Meredith during the
You've
Black
also
Sun.
met
Yeah, we
Meredith.
did.
Yeah, but
That's true. She was
I don't know
delightful.
that
Also,
IoT.
Des, it's your choice not to talk to me about my personal life. I never said that I wouldn't talk about
Oh
it.
my god.
I'm just saying.
Wait,
Did you ever think to ask how I'm feeling?
you're a robot.
That's. I was gonna say
Accurate?
speeches, but I don't even know if that's the correct term here.
Yeah, I don't know what the right term
Okay,
is
wait.
for it.
What are I'm confused. What are we doing now?
I don't know.
No one knows. No, we've completely lost track of everything right now.
So
Okay.
we
All
have
right. So
to-
the information that we have so far is we know Des knows where the the potential location of this Z9 character might be, or some sort of trap. I found out that essentially that's the person that set the bounties on us, which is kind of obvious that the Sprax is digging into. And then A1, we know that this Z9 character is targeting us and targeting Meredith. Which
It's at
I
least
think
targeting me.
I was gonna say I would find that quite infuriating if I were you.
Why?
Well, because he's potentially abducted Meredith on this cruise.
See, this is what like my int2 brain is trying to figure out, because I'm like, okay, so like stealing my persona to commit a heist and putting a bounty on me, but also being like, hey Meredith, go on a free cruise. But also I'm assuming he's not on the cruise, because that would be weird if he
I would assume
if
that he
it
has,
was
like-
also trying to collect our bounties. Like I'm like, he can't be on a cruise ship but also be collecting our bounty.
It's weird because she's on a cruise, but no one has been like, hey, A1, we have Meredith hostage on this cruise. And
Yeah.
like, no one's...
Wait.
In
A1.
they're just getting her out of the
hindsight,
way.
I should have asked if anyone, like, if it was a solo ticket or like someone else is with her. But I'm not calling again. Fuck that shit.
It's too detailed. No, wait. Does Meredith A1? Doesn't Meredith have like a social comm that you like gave her or something? You can just call her.
We talked about that. I said that I didn't think she'd have that, but if we want to retcon it and say that she does, I guess we could do that.
If instead of retconning it, you could spend a destiny point to make her have that item.
I could also just be like, I'm gonna call the cruise ship that I could probably call and ask them to ring her room. But like, I still don't understand what I'm trying to find out. To be like, oh hi.
Okay, now I'm
A1,
starting
I
to
have a
agree
cruise.
with
Thanks for
Des
buying
that
it
we
for
should just
me. This is
run
a great
directly to
time.
the jail, because this conversation.
Go directly to jail. Do not pass.
Right.
I'd
no,
rather
do not
fight my way out
collect
of jail than
$100.
keep having this conversation.
Okay, so Des, I assume you would like to meet with your Mandalorian friend. Is that the?
Yep,
That was-
we're
that
gonna
was the
do it.
plan. Okay,
Can we take a hot second break?
we can.
So I go to
Let's.
the bathroom
We did. Yes, I
and
did
change
notice.
my beers because that piece of my hair
Right.
fell into it.
Yes.
And
This
I was
one's
like,
all
a drink.
Imperial.
Let's take 5.
Sorry, I'm getting salty.
I'm gonna make a baby gin and tonic.
BBG&T.
You're like, I'm gonna make a baby, and I'm like, oh shit, gin and tonic.
That G&T hit hard.
Rick, you've had enough to drink.
Just have a water with like a rosemary in it or
Just
something.
have the tonic water.
I mean, that's why I've been drinking sparkling water, and I wanted the real thing.
It's
Yes,
hard
I
to
could
get
get
real
sparkling
tonic water
water.
though, because this is America, so even tonic water has sugar for no reason.
Weird.
I mean, yeah, quinine tastes funny.
That's the point. That's what, like,
I know, but America.
My grandma just drinks tonic water on its own. It's fucking bizarre.
that sounds kind of
It's
good.
a soda.
Yeah.
Effectively. Wait, I still have to go to the bathroom. Bye.
Yeah,
She's
take
old
5.
and
break.
Take
All right.
5. I need to
You
do
know.
that as well, actually.
Ugh.
So how much farther along did you think that we would be right now than we are?
We have definitely been here for longer than I anticipated.
When A1 called the cruise line, I'm like, we are an hour behind, easy. Like, easy. We're so fucking off the rails at this point.
We are.
Which is, I'm totally fine with it. This is honestly the part of role-playing games that I adore.
Yep.
So I'm extremely on board for it. But
so 100% during our last session, I fully expected one of the first things that Paul would do when you guys landed was check in with Meredith. And like I was sitting there waiting for it and waiting for it, and it didn't happen.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I think it was one of those things. I think from his perspective, he's like, oh, I check on Meredith and make sure everything's fine. It's just this thing of, well, of course he does it. Everyone else is doing their fun Jedi things. We don't need to talk about me checking on Meredith.
Right. So yeah, when he sent that message, it was like, now's my chance. And then I did not anticipate it to go where it did, but we got a lot of great information there.
Yeah.
A lot of great mysteries set up.
I'm so conflicted. I really want to do the N7 dead drop. Because I stand to make, I believe, if I remember right, 30,000 credits.
It's a lot.
That's pretty good. Or maybe I think I had a pretty low bounty. I think I had the lowest bounty.
I think I posted them all at one point.
I think you did. I just forgot. Because like A1's was the highest, and then it probably went like Ness and then Des and then me or something. Which is reasonable. No one should be afraid of the ball droid. That's just what I want them to think.
And sprayed my desk.
Yeah, so you had the lowest bounty at 200,000, and you guys have agreed on a
200,000.
200,000, and you guys agreed on a 40-60 split.
So I stand to make 60,000 credits.
Mm-hmm.
I just got twice as worth it.
Hey, Bobbin, what's up? That's a Star Wars book.
I can't believe how fast I got this controller.
Please don't chew on that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
yeah,
like they were just waiting to send one to you.
They needed.
Are you sure that's the controller and you didn't like accidentally sign up for Stadia Pro a month ago or something?
Nope. Definitely. This is all.
Did they send it from LA?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe you were just like the first person to redeem.
That is one thing I kind of miss about living in LA is it was like a lot of times I would order something and get it just like the next day because usually whatever I was buying, the warehouse or whatever, was like in my town.
LA.
Yeah, exactly. Ever since I moved out here, it's like I know that sort of miracle is never happening again.
I didn't want to keep drinking, but I was already getting a mild headache off the first one, and like there's a threshold that if I'm kind of sad and then I drink, the more alcohol, the more bad.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yep. So I was like, I'll just stop.
Very
with
often
the
a
wine.
mood amplifier.
We're good. We're good with a little buzz with some friends.
I can't tell if the reason why I'm so like confused is 1, because I was drinking a little, 2, because it's a work day, 3, because I'm not sure what's happening in the plot, or 4, because I'm just playing my character very well.
All good options.
Because Sean, tell me if I'm wrong here. Is my paladin more socially competent than A1 has been?
D&D.
Oh wow, he's very doubtful. Maybe not. Maybe that character is not. I feel like I play him better at that.
I have heard A1 have many more conversations than I don't remember your paladin's name because he doesn't talk much.
What? Okay.
Wow.
I feel like I do a
Like,
lot
this
of
is from
stuff.
this isn't from a campaign. This is like an adventure that we're both in, where we've done 2 or 3 sessions, spaced
This
like
is
2
true.
weeks apart.
I'm shocked. I do a lot of face interaction stuff, so maybe I guess I'm not talking as much as I think I am.
Maybe I just tune out for that because my character is not a face
Yeah,
because she can't talk.
that's what
So,
I feel like it might be.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I feel
I
like
mean, you talked to the suicidal girl. You were in
What?
there all over the place. The girl who's going to put on that armor and go kill herself or get herself killed.
I talked to her a lot. I talked to the crazy
Yeah.
old dwarf a lot. I've talked to like
Yeah,
the one dwarf
Okay,
guy who's
no,
like
I-
my son.
I take it back.
Died.
Giscus is more socially competent than A1.
Thank you.
He may be a bit of a strong silent type,
Who?
but
Iscus or
He'll-
A1?
Giscus. That's the
Okay.
vibe I get anyway.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm playing
paladin.
very much like the motivated paladin-y kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do quips in combat. I'm not like I realized if I'm gonna play a charisma character, I should play a paladin, not a bard. That's my comfy place. Maybe a sorcerer I could get away with, or
More
a
Captain
warlock.
America than Spider-Man. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. The comparison makes sense. I just never thought of Spider-Man as a bard, but like, sure, why not?
I mean, he just quips all the time. He doesn't shut
Yeah,
up. Right.
yeah.
Why he's entertaining.
It's true. Yes.
And especially in the PS4 game is basically a Spider-Man movie, and I
Yeah.
remember playing it and being like,
it's constant.
it's nonstop, and I'm like, they
Yeah.
really nailed it though. Like, I don't get tired of it. So
Yeah.
Why-
I'm so excited for the new game.
Yeah,
Oh my
something
God.
that a lot of my comic friends have said is that quippy Spider-Man is the most faithful version of Spider-Man. That like the
Yeah.
previous ones that played it straight were not like the comic book character, so they have enjoyed that direction that Spider-Man has gone recently.
Quippy Spider-Man is definitely anytime he's
Yeah.
giving shit to his opponents like mid-battle. I'm like, he's a adult or teenager. He's someone who's just like, if you were playing games with him, he's trash talking you the whole time.
Oh Jesus Christ.
But he's sort of lighthearted about it the whole time. Like, he's not biting,
Yeah,
Right.
but he is like medium trash talking the whole time.
yeah. I mean, it's
What
like
about Paul?
no Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Come
Like,
on,
if you were
try to
playing-
keep up, Meg.
If you were playing Overwatch with him, he'd be the one be like, "Man, cliffs are hard, huh?" As you see someone just like fall off the cliff or something, or get pooped off, and I'd be like, "Yes, that's kind of what you're
Yeah.
saying." You're just like, "Jeez."
Do you feel like I trash talk you, Meg?
No. I'm just giving you shit.
Oh, okay. I was like, here's your chance. Go ahead, Meg. She's like, no. All right.
I went to play Overwatch. I think it was last night, and the game just wouldn't launch. I kept on getting errors. I had to uninstall it and reinstall it. It was so
Weird.
disappointing.
I ended up uninstalling it when I tried to fix my computer a week ago.
It's because Meg severely distracted someone who oversees Overwatch, and you Meg said there's a Facebook message that Meg sent to Dave.
Do you remember my old manager, Sean and Paul?
Only I'm the only one who met Dave.
Okay.
No other engineer ever met Dave.
Okay, fair.
I've heard his name before.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we talked about him,
yeah.
but I'm the only one who ever met him.
Okay.
She sent a distracting message over, and he chuckled during a very serious meeting, and it was about like workplace ADHD and like focus. And
That's funny.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna read it verbatim.
Yeah, you should read it. You're also live, so maybe just omit names.
Well, too late, Nick.
There are many Daves in the world who work
That's
in
true.
Blizzard.
That's
So-
true.
Remember to clip out this this segment of the
Just unlist
video.
it. Yeah, just unlist your stream after you're done. Only Alan's watching, right?
It hurts your subs anyway. Like unlist
okay.
it, yeah.
So I send the Twitter link to the guy who tweeted I'm a black gay guy, and he was like the white.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I get the response, Meg. I think we need to have a ceasefire on this shit until after work hours. I'm in a meeting and I just laughed. as someone was having to talk about having to fire someone for performance.
God.
And he's like, I'm trying to figure out how to deal with it gracefully. And so, and then I was like, basically what happened was like, person X has issues focusing because of adult ADHD. And I kind of smirk laughed. I found it more ironic than funny because I suffered through the same thing. And I thought I could share my experience. And now I'm committed to chatting with someone about adult ADHD and workplace focus. It was just funny that we completely distracted him while he was like in the process of hearing about someone getting fired for
And that's the
for
story of why
distraction.
Overwatch is not working.
That's what did it.
Solve the mystery.
Overwatch to a halt.
What a pro. Getting the juicy gossip. What a pro. Alex.
We'll just unlist this episode.
Yep.
Just make a note when this is done. Just take this one
Unlist it.
down.
Yep.
I mean, that's fine by me.
Yeah.
No one watches these.
It's all right. This
Not my
episode
finest
is
performance.
by far like one of the episodes where it's like, is this a filler episode? Like watching anime, like A1 just called a cruise line. Like, what's going on?
They wanted to introduce the Shark Man character because he's going to come in like the next arc.
The next arc is gonna be a
This is the Dragon Ball Z episode where they're just like yelling at each other and like powering up, and the next episode's when the actual fight happens.
Or it's the
This
one where
is the
they're like,
prelude to the beach episode. We're going to finish up here, then we're going to go on a cruise and we're going to meet the Shark Man.
there it is.
Wait, who is Sharkman?
He's a Cracodon. It's the
You know, Shark Man Frank.
One of the shark people. in
Is
Star
a
Wars.
Crocodon a Pokemon?
no.
Play Pokemon!
Meg, I'm so
Just
disappointed.
play Pokemon! What
Star
is
Wars
wrong with you?
Wait, is it?
He
Is
said
it
Crocodon like 7 times in the last half an hour, and I know because I think it's a hilarious name for a species.
wait, Sharkman?
There's shark people in Star
Crocodon?
Wars.
Crack-a-don.
They're the Clone Wars.
There he is.
Why are you up so early? I'm a Crocodon. I'm a Crocodon kind of person.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Like, come on.
Just going for a swim at the Crocodon.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Okay. Where are we looking?
There he is.
What are you?
See,
Oh,
look at that.
oh!
Look at him.
You're holding it up there. I was desperately
Crackodon.
looking for chat.
Nope. I don't. I try to stay away from that. Although maybe
Okay.
we're so off the rails in this one. Maybe I should just see what's going on over there.
Crocodon.
That's a Cracodon right there.
Urban Dictionary.
It's really good.
Why
It's great.
Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so confused right now.
Crocodon.
Okay, so the Crocodons-
Star Wars.
Ooh, they have venomous fangs.
They live in the Iron Islands, Meg, and so
What?
that's why you need siege engines. That's
Oh, I like siege engines.
Siege engines.
siege.
Siege.
God damn it.
Water.
Where's
Siege
Justin?
engine
Let me text him.
to attack the engineer, Paul. You
Oh
want to
my
use the
God.
siege engine for Eng. There you go. Just blast a path towards Paul. It'll be fine.
Ooh, Crocodons can use their jaws for a brawl check.
That kind
Yeah,
of makes sense.
I vaguely
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
They're shark people.
+1 damage, and the attack has a critical rating of 3.
Damn. Okay.
There was something about like election week last week that it felt like Christmas or something. So I'm like in my brain, I'm like I'm on vacation, like between now
Which
and the rest
part
of the year.
exactly felt like Christmas?
I think just being overly focused on something that was happening at the national level. I
What
don't
is
know.
Christmas like for you?
Wait, what?
What
Yeah, what is Christmas for
Man,
you?
There's a lot of national news going on right now. Must be Christmas.
Do you just mean like it was a big thing that everyone was talking about and then you felt really good at the end?
Yeah.
Like you got a gift.
Yeah.
Thanks
I-
for saving her, Sean. You really just
Anyway,
there was like a pile
I really
of
had to
crap,
dig
and you
up
like
for that
scooped
one.
out the one good bit. and you were like,
Sean fastened an escape rope out of like the finest silk for that one.
I think that I
What the hell are you
use
guys talking about?
all of my brain cells during the day when I talk to partners, and then by the end of the workday, I'm just fucking shot.
Yeah.
I said that last week felt like Christmas, and I was asked why, and I said because a national thing happened.
I mean, hell yeah, I agree with you. It felt like a very prolonged Christmas where Dad had to go out and then buy the presents and then bring them home like hours later because he forgot about it.
It reminds me of that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he had to go buy that.
Jingle All the Way.
That was shot in
That's a good
Minnesota.
movie.
Jingle
that
All
movie.
the
Wait,
Way.
what?
Beautiful movie.
It's a good movie.
Jingle,
Jingle
All the Way
is really good.
was filmed in
I've never
Minnesota.
seen this.
It's a great movie, Paul. You
Okay.
should watch it.
Oh,
I liked
yeah,
it
you
a lot.
should.
It's a good movie. It's legitimately good.
I believe all of you, but also I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger in a
Put
Christmas
the cookie
movie.
down.
What was the name of the toy that the kid
Turbo
I know.
something? Turbo Man?
Oh,
Turbo Man.
Turbo
Man.
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 That's
But
right.
what was the other one? The shitty
Turbo
one that
Man.
nobody ever wanted.
Oh.
What was
Like
Turbo
Blaster
Man's
or
friend?
The weird like dog thing.
Yes. Yeah, exactly that.
So Sean and Paul, you guys are gonna come down for Christmas, and we're gonna just drink eggnog and watch shitty Christmas movies, right? And then
Oh
play
my
LAN
God.
parties.
only gonna watch Jingle All the Way again and again.
in the Santa
every
Claus.
day.
Repeat.
I'm a
Yeah,
little on
again
board
and
for it.
again.
Like probably more on board for it than I should be.
Paul's like, fuck them out. But I have a 10-foot couch. It'll be great.
That couch is really something.
It is massive in a way
Yeah,
I don't
I call it a
understand.
No, we all
Just
call
the whole couch. Claim
You,
for
you
Sean.
can't even like do a full spread and touch all the ends.
Watch him.
How wide is it?
It's 6.5 feet by 10 feet
Damn.
Yeah.
when it's all pushed together.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't got the legs for that.
Yeah.
Well, it would be if your arms can like make up to 6.5 feet. Yes, it's a Glinda-sized couch.
Glinda the Good Witch?
Do I know what that is?
So you guys know that one game Buffalo?
No.
movie?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Okay.
Animal?
TLDR, Alan defines Glinda the Good Witch as massive. That's the
Glinda the Good
takeaway.
Witch.
Big
Sure.
skirt on? She's
Good
got
for you,
that big.
Glinda.
Yeah, but specifically she's massive per Alan.
Linda is like slightly
Okay.
triggering for me for some reason. And I can't figure out why. I can't
Really?
know. I feel like there's
It
like
sounds like a name that would
Yeah,
do
it was a work program.
oh, that's why. Thank you, Meg.
She is fucking massive.
That makes sense.
She's absolutely gigantic.
I mean,
He has a very good point. She's unreasonably large.
that.
damn.
Oh boy.
Dumps like a truck.
Okay. We're all back, right? We can do
Star
some more-
Wars.
We can do some more
Unnecessary
Star
amount
Wars.
of
I'm
Glinda.
ready for Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Let's
Have
do.
we-
Slideshow
we-
going, Alan.
Have we figured out what the motive of Z9 is yet? By
No, we
which I
figured out
mean,
nothing.
like, we know a lot of things, but in my mind, they're contradictory, and I want someone to help me because I'm like, he's sort of abducted Meredith, but sent her on a cruise, which is kind of like, all right, thanks. And
Hey,
impersonated
hey,
and
every-
stolen my
Can
identity,
everyone convene in the cockpit? We need to have a little.
but also
we
put a
need to have
bounty on my
conversation,
head
figure out what we're doing.
and some
Okay.
people associated with me. I'm very confused what's going on right now.
Okay,
It's time
can
to
I
share
use?
information.
I have a special ability that I bought called Careful Planning that once per session allows me to introduce a fact into the session as if one destiny point had been spent.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Wow.
Wait, don't you spend a destiny point and then get to use it?
Yeah, only once per session do I get to use this this ability, but it's time to like hit the button.
Yeah, I feel like you should pull the trigger on that or
Yeah.
something.
Okay. So what's his name? Z9.
Z9.
This Z9 character is. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of a good fact. To
Oh, I like this.
Do you need to like
Powerful
discuss it
ability.
in secret with the Senate first, and then we'll come back?
I get to introduce this fact. I don't think I get to. This is not a discuss. I mean, this is putting Trevor in a very uncomfortable position. I get to literally fundamentally alter his story.
I mean,
I don't really want to do that. I just want to make sure. I just want to make this process easier.
You can't do literally anything with the destiny point.
No.
But
I mean, it says this is one fact, as if a destiny point had been spent.
One fact, as if a destiny point had been spent. Okay.
Oh wait, could we do that already with the destiny point, and now you can just do it for free? Is that what changed?
I mean, I guess so, right?
How do destiny points work?
Listen, all I know is what I spent my XP on, okay? And that's what I spent my XP on.
So there's a lot of things you can do with the destiny point, and one of the things you can do is you can have a handy item, or you can spend it to like alter something to be a little bit more in your favor at my discretion, right?
Okay.
You know, so you can spend it and be like, wow, like that pillar looks a little like shaky. It's probably gonna like fall soon or something.
Okay.
I don't know, something like that.
I know what I'm gonna do. Sprax is gonna call me back, and he's gonna have a detailed workup on Z9.
Ooh, okay. Now that I like.
Because hopefully that doesn't screw your story too much. But
oh no, I think
I'm trying to like just shortcut a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is actually a great idea. Yeah, I like this. Sure. So, yeah, Sprax does get back to you. And he has got some information. And he goes, Wolfowitz, why did you ask me to look into this?
Well, Sprax, this Z9 character, and we're learning more by the minute here, has not only put out bounties on all of my friends, also seems to be abducting some of their potential their family members. He seems to have whoever this person is as a real target on our backs, and I want to know why.
So he says, well, I can't help you with that. I can tell you, however, that he was manufactured and released around the same time as another droid designated A1M5.
Ba, ba, ba.
Do you know?
Is he your evil brother?
I said I should have gone with that, but maybe I was right the whole time. I don't know.
Wow.
So Sprax is looking through the information, and he says it's a very confusing story. From what I can understand, it looks like there was a mix-up. Well, this Z9 was supposed to be an accounting droid.
Dun, dun, dun.
I had a feeling.
He's the real accounting droid. Oh, fuck.
But it appears that this accounting droid got sent out to a battlefield for testing for years and years. And Z9 and 1 went missing a few months ago.
Went missing from this battle testing.
Yes, the manufacturer is named Zaltan.
Zaltan.
That sounds familiar.
We've talked about this before.
Do you have any other information on the potential whereabouts of this Z9 character, or why he might be so worked up?
He says, that I cannot say, but if this battle droid of yours is hanging around, I would say that must be his target. But as for why he's doing it, that I cannot say. I can safely say, however, that this Z9 was supposed to be doing whatever your A1 is doing now.
Well, Sprax, that is absolutely fascinating and bizarre. Thank you for all that information. Is there anything else that you could put us onto?
He says, well, it's unusual. I would expect the company to be searching for their lost asset, but if they are, they're doing it very hush-hush. There's no information about them on the hunt at all. There is some information about them trying to recover A1, but it appears to have not gone well.
Do you have any potential contacts for those that were kind of searching for A1?
Sprax shakes his head and he says, unfortunately, Zaltan is, well, they're a company that operates, let's say, legally. And so I don't really deal with them that much.
Well, thank you, Sprex. I think that might also be my department. So let me see what I can track down in the legal world. Very much greatly appreciate all of your hard work on this. And again, so glad to be doing business.
He says, one more thing before you go. These bounties that he's put out are quite high. And looking at his history, I do not know where he could have possibly gotten the funds.
Well, you know, all of that shady accounting he could have been participating in. He could have been, who knows where he could have been siphoning that money off of. Do you have any potential ideas where he's been engaging in this this combat? Perhaps he's been a gladiator of some sort, or maybe earning money through that means.
He says it says here he was tested on the front lines. It appears he was stationed on Kashyyyk at one point. He's looking at the history. It says he's been all around. He's been around quite a bit. And it looks like he was reconfigured multiple times for additional testing before they realized the error. And it was when he was going to be decommissioned that he vanished.
So what you're telling me is this accounting droid has been retrofit with a bunch of weapons, deadly weapons, in order to make him effective in some sort of entertainment combat.
Possible. If I had to guess, if it was entertainment combat, I assure you, I would have heard about it and likely seen it long before now. That's my domain. I would guess that this was probably shown to the Republic, or was planned to be shown to the Republic, and he never performed quite up to snuff enough to demonstrate to them.
Ah, well taken, Sprax. Thank you. I think I know where to go from here. I'll give you a call. Feel free to call me anytime, Sprax. Always enjoy talking to you.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure I will have something for you very soon.
Excellent. Looking forward to it. Have a good day, Sprax.
And he's gone.
Okay, I don't have to say goodbye. I just walk away, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. This protocol is very unusual.
This is a movie.
Good use of a destiny point, I think. Well done.
Yeah.
My careful planning. No destiny point. See, I didn't even have to spend that destiny point.
That's
we can
true.
Save it for
Careful planning. You're right. Not a destiny point.
All right. Can I call Admiral Horn?
Absolutely.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding,
Admiral,
ding.
It feels like he wants to be a millionaire, but he's just like, I'm gonna use a lifeline.
I'm going to use a
I'm
lifeline.
using the lifeline.
I'm just gonna do this when I just
I'd
had
like
to
to
call
phone a
somebody to let
friend.
you know I'm now on the call.
Yeah, I like that. Horn says, Wolfwitz, good. I've been meaning to reach out to you. There was an incident at the docking bay not too long ago.
Yes, there was, Admiral. That's in relationship to what I'm calling about.
I see. Our men are down there cleaning it up now. Did you have any idea what happened?
Yeah, it's a bit of a messy situation. So the real summary of it is, the team that I've been working with and who I think that you had communicated with, those that rescued me just recently at your behest, are now have targets on their back. They have bounties on their heads set by a droid Z9 from the Zoltan Corporation, who I believe is a contractor for the Republic, working with them, that this was a potential prototype that they were going to show us, and I'm trying to find out exactly, but what their intentions and whereabouts are. Any information?
So Admiral Horn nods and he says, "Yes, Zoltan Tech manufactures the majority of our Bacta. In fact, yes, the Republic has a very close relationship with Zoltan Tech." And he starts looking through his files, brings up a floating monitor, and he's sifting through things. And he goes, "It's interesting that you mentioned this Z9 thing. Zoltan Tech was going to do a demonstration of something, and they rescheduled over the past 3 years about 6 or 7 times before eventually just canceling whatever this was outright. But we never saw it."
Fascinating. Could you did you have any information on that project, or a point of contact, somebody that I could call on the Zoltan side?
He says, yes, I can reach out. I don't know if they would speak directly to you. This was a very hush-hush operation. But I would hope at this point it would be declassified. Whatever it is scrapped. I'll reach out and see if they can tell us what happened.
Whatever this is, I would consider to be a significant favor, is that this does put the team that has been working on behalf of the Republic at significant risk. And as the result of, unfortunately, what happened in the loading bay, these bounty hunters are not going to stop coming for us. And we need everything we can find out to put a stop to this.
I understand. I will be back to you once I have reached out to our friends at Zoltan and see what they can tell me.
All right. Walk away. Okay. It's a lot of logistics.
It's Wolf with
This is what happens when an accounting droid shows up.
It's more logistics than I expected in some ways. That's okay. That's okay. We roll with it here. Okay, so it's been some time. Yes, please.
I'm going to tell everyone else what just happened. I'm going to make it explicit that I inform everyone else.
Good. Okay.
Are we gonna have like an information sharing session?
Yeah, I'm gonna call a meeting. Family meeting.
Yeah, family meeting.
Emergency
The
meeting.
image of the ship back up. We're in the void.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure. Hold
Do
on.
we have like a
Unsettling.
main table even on the ship? I don't remember there being like a common.
We have a rec room.
Well, we were playing.
We have a rec room, but that's not quite the same, is it? I guess.
Here, I'll
Enough.
draw one. Boom.
Okay.
Hey, what else do you want? It's a rec room with a table.
Yeah, the rec room has
You
the
want like
table.
a hollow table or something?
Oh, I guess there is a tiny table there, but it's only for 4 people. Okay, whatever.
Push the emergency
Support
meeting
that.
button, and then imposters show up.
Okay. Who's the imposter?
The dead N7. We killed him.
Fake N7 was the imposter.
One imposter remains.
This hat's really great at hiding my eyes.
Oh, nice! Look at that hat.
I feel very legit now.
Very
Looking
It's
good.
a look.
I
The
bought
headphones
that.
make it interesting.
Yeah,
It's an added element.
It's from Anovo's.
he's
Whatever it's
he's
called.
like a DJ officer right now.
This is at the
DJ.
Christmas party.
The Empire Christmas party. DJ Wolfwood's here with your hottest Empire beats. Imperial
Hell
March
yeah,
Fest
DJ
playing.
Wolf. That sounds
Oh
great.
my god! Now I'm just thinking about DJ Billy Biggs. Oh,
J. Billy Biggs.
the
I don't know what
good,
that is.
the good old. Don't worry about it. It's a YouTube work thing. I want like one of our most senior tech engineers on YouTube is like an individual contributor and like whatever. Would always DJ a set at the holiday party, basically.
Random.
The ski trip,
the
to be
ski trip.
specific.
Ski trip, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, "I'm gonna do a house set," and he'd be like, "Okay, Billy Biggs." You do that."
Like if you had to name one engineer who works at YouTube, it's Billy Biggs. He's like
Yeah.
that guy.
Yep. He's like the mascot of the engineering team.
He's
Yeah.
the God. What's the Google
God,
one
we are
equivalent?
gonna have to,
Dean,
like,
Jeff Dean. He's the
list
Jeff Dean of
this.
YouTube.
You are
I don't know how
definitely
well
gonna
that
wanna
translates
list this
outside
one.
of Google.
It depends on how like nerdy you are. People outside of Google have heard of Jeff Dean.
Yeah.
He has a YouTube channel with lots of mixes.
Justin, come work at YouTube and Google.
I googled him because I was curious, and I was like, "Oh, that's who it is."
Oh my God. Okay. So what? All right. Family meeting.
Family
So,
meeting.
Meredith
Yeah.
is on a cruise, and I don't know why.
Wow.
Okay.
So
Everyone
straightforward.
vacation
I'm just
sometimes
sharing
at once.
information at this point.
I wouldn't mind being on a cruise right now.
Hey,
Let's
when
go
I
on a
just-
cruise.
Yeah.
Is this
Okay.
canonical look for Wolfowitz with this hat?
Nautical?
Canonical.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Nautical.
sure. Why not?
All right.
You could buy
Guys,
that fancy new armor with the adornment or whatever.
It's like a professional poker player. He hides his eyes. It's like,
My visor.
yeah.
I feel like Sia.
I feel like Sia.
Yeah, like Imperial Sia. She's always hiding her eyes. She wears a wig that covers her eyes all the time.
That's true.
Here, this is what he had. It's not exactly this one, but it's close enough. I'm sorry. So, did you try to reach out to Meredith?
She wasn't home. She's on a cruise. That's what I found out.
Oh.
It was paid for by some Z9. I'm very confused.
Z9? That's the guy who wants us dead.
Z9.
That's the guy that set the
wait, I
bounty.
already told you all about Z9 and what's going
Yes.
on, right?
Wait, let me reference
Yeah.
my notes.
The information was shared.
Yeah, no. So Z9 placed bounties on all of us, and Cad Bane was doing his bidding. So Z9's the guy who like wants us dead, and I have the coordinates of where he wants to take us.
Why isn't there a bounty on Wolfowitz?
I don't
Because
know.
putting a bounty on a Republic officer is a pretty big deal. Y'all are nobodies.
Wow. What?
I mostly
Fair.
agree, but also I still don't understand why Ness has a bounty.
Okay, yeah, I mean the Jedi thing, that one I can't explain quite as well.
I feel.
I mean, he's just a Padawan or whatever.
What,
I thought he was
I'm a Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight, yeah.
Also, maybe I'm not like on the crew list for this ship, so like I don't know where he gets his information.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's fair.
maybe it's outdated, right? Because like originally you weren't part of the crew.
Am I part of the crew? I thought I was just kind of your employer.
You're like
a little bit of both.
employer.
We still came to rescue you, didn't we?
Actually, that makes sense, N7, because Zoltan was the company that our first mission without Wolfowitz on Thyfera, I think, with
Yes, coming in with the fucking lore.
That is correct.
Wait, what?
Of course.
That was Alton. Yeah.
That was Zoltan on the very first planet, so that would make sense if you got the logs for who ran that mission. It would have been without Officer Wolfowitz and just a bunch of Ukians. And
Dude.
I want everyone to appreciate the sly smile on Trevor's face right now.
I feel so
Like,
bad.
yes,
'Cause I know that
I
you're
am
the
the
type of
writer.
person to be like,
I am
it's
the
all
one
gonna
who
connect
not-
together, and I'm the person who's like, yeah, you made me read that
Sean.
main story quest.
Continuity.
All of it.
I took
Oh my
notes.
God.
Ness takes
I
notes.
appreciate you, Trevor.
I mean, I'm not surprised if
Appreciate
Trevor
you, and
would
I
like
also appreciate
bring it
Nats
back
for
around,
remembering. Yeah.
but I'm impressed. I'm also impressed that you remembered that.
Well, so
I
I
also
don't.
remember there was like the stuff we picked up has to do with like the successful Sith Lord cloning or
Yep,
something.
it's all coming
Yeah.
together.
Mhm.
So I mean it's not really cheating, but like I keep all of the notes. Like whenever I create a session, I still have the document. So every now and then I look back at it. So I do remember, but I get to cheat a little bit because I get to look back and I take notes on what you guys did, what you decided to do, and things like that.
Those boxes are not
Ukians.
Ukians.
There's so many.
It's not Megs.
Those are Yukians. We never got rid of them.
No, we got rid of them.
We got rid of
They're
them.
boxes of crap. They're literal boxes of crap.
Meg, we got
I
rid
have
of
like 1,000
the
credits
hell is
worth of
going on?
scrap in the fucking cargo bay on this ship.
Justin,
I have a
what's that?
speeder bike that's half put together. It's just crap.
Can we talk about my evil brother now? Jeez. I didn't know I had any relatives. I want to meet him.
And he's the real accountant.
I
So
can learn so much from him.
if he's an accounting droid,
Why did he put bounty?
why are we? We should just go find him, right? Wait,
And I have the coordinates. Wait, where was the cruise headed? Was it to these coordinates? Boop boop bop.
What?
The cruise is
What is
off
happening?
world.
I
The
gave
cruise-
you
so-
the coordinates.
Des, why did you make that noise?
I
That was
did
weird.
it.
We headed to a drop off for
Are you?
The cruise is
Des, have you been Z9 this whole time? That's right. I'm
Have you
Canadian.
been sniffing some death sticks? I don't.
Yeah. That's. Are you?
Okay, so you guys can ring, ring, ring when you're doing comms, and then I do the bebop to like transmit
When N7
data.
calls someone, he goes ring, ring, ring because the things don't make that sound. That's him making that sound until they pick up because it's like a walkie-talkie.
N7 phone.
ring, 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 ring,
know,
ring,
N7's
ring, ring, and
killing
seven
you.
phone.
I want. Can you make that your
Fucking
IRL
awful.
ringtone
Oh my
now? Ring, ring, ring. No, I have the coordinates, but we need to get out of here. Like we have targets on our backs. We need to drop off N7's body to my friend.
I mean, we don't
We
have
don't need
to
to
do
do
that.
any of these things.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to go to the target location. We technically don't have to go anywhere because the ship's dark right now, so no one's tracking us, right? That's how ships work. I can just turn it all off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't find us here.
Sure, but
So
they're gonna
unless someone comes down here and looks for us,
Oh my god.
we're actually fine here.
I understand that you're a droid and you don't need to like leave the ship ever. I'm not signing up to commit my
We have
life here.
groceries in the fridge, possibly. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Clarifying
There's
question
probably a fridge in there,
for the
chock
Senate.
full of fuel.
Yes, hit me with that clarifying question.
So was Z9 the one who put the bounties on us, and Cad Bane's trying to fulfill it, or was it the
That
other
is
way?
correct. So so he basically hired Cad Bane and his bounty hunting crew to track you guys down.
Great, cool.
Cad Bane's like the
so-
broker.
Cad Bane is like the broker, and Z9 is the one who's putting up the money.
Yep. Okay, cool. That's
It was a lot of money, right?
It's a
Yeah.
lot of money.
it's a lot, and Cad Bane is a dangerous.
He's much better at
bounty
his
hunter.
job than I am.
It comes out to like
He was an accountant, so you know.
100 credits or something,
Huh?
or 1.5 million. I don't know. It's a lot of fucking credits.
Yeah, it's a
So
lot of
I
fucking
can-
credits. I've barely been able to like in total break. Like clearly I'm doing the wrong work here. Like maybe in total I haven't
It
even
went like
cracked
hangs up
100.
gun, starts accounting.
So
have not
to,
started 100,000.
to
Hey, listen.
recap the bounties, N7's bounty is 200,000, Dess's is 325,000, A1's is 500,000, and Nesprinto's is 350,000.
I've made less than a fifth of my own bounty. That's embarrassing.
Go back to accounting school, A1.
I never
Okay.
went. I'm uncertified.
I think no matter what we do, we should figure out how to get the bounties off of us because I have no desire to encounter Cad Bane anytime soon.
If we go to the drop-off location, we're almost certainly going to encounter Cad Bane.
That's
Well, I know how to get my bounty off of me. I can
What?
maybe help A1. I don't think I can help either YouTube
But-
Flesh.
Guys, there's a very obvious like trope here from
Wait,
all
how
of
much
these,
money was
like-
in the bank that was robbed? Is that where the money came from? Sorry, my brain's turning on now.
Oh my god, no. Yes.
Well, no, the bounties got placed first, didn't they?
Guys,
Yeah,
we're
but
missing
he
like
took
the
out a
first
loan.
rule of like these sort of like bounty operations is like I'm the one that's not on the list. I'm the one that turns you guys in, and then you guys get to run like crazy and kill all of them and take all the money, and then we get all of it. It's the
That's
double
fine.
cross.
You can
He's
take the
dead or
bacon
alive?
and I'll wait in the ship.
Or alive?
What's
no,
that?
You're not waiting on the ship.
And
Who-
seven,
No,
I
yeah,
was
no,
smoker.
I have to get the money for you too. And once I get the money, we kill them all.
I mean,
You take the fake N7. He struggled. We couldn't bring him in alive.
Oh my god, I'm not doing a weekend at Bernie's thing for you, N7.
It already looks
Carry him,
dead.
it's fine.
I'm gesturing loudly at the dead N7 in the corner of the room.
It's like literally got a cardboard arm, like, you know.
And Stefan needs to be able to fly the getaway ship, so I think it makes sense.
And it's just like waving. Like a target
Broken.
dummy.
I've like duct taped it back to like stand up again. Oh shit.
I'm down for this adventure.
Sure.
This is the classic like caper double cross. This is how we get the money and get out of there.
Okay.
all right.
We're talking about what? Almost 1 million credits here?
Yeah.
Let me run the
somehow.
numbers. Beep, beep,
What?
boop, boop, boop.
But
Boop, beep,
if they
boop,
were
beep.
stolen from a bank, am I going to get to keep the credits?
Listen, that's your problem. I don't know.
I don't know. how
Go-
to
Go,
do this.
go. You know what you do? You launder
This is
it.
over
okay?
1 million credits.
Launder that money or spend it in illicit places, like places
Are
that
we
do not
talking
give a
about
fuck
the
about
game
stolen
anymore,
money.
or like an actual high stakes caper? We're going to start.
This is a high stakes caper. Listen, I'm just saying that's my proposal.
Do we want to get Bruella in on this? Do we need a bounty chip to turn in a bounty?
Fair enough.
I don't know how this
Wow,
shit
Star
works.
Wars works.
Yeah,
Des,
we
In the
should-
Mandalorian-
your Mando friend.
Yeah.
Call her up.
Yeah, she probably knows how to do this.
I mean,
So
I've
wait,
been
we need to
wanting
get dibs
call
on
her.
all the tips?
What?
Is that even allowed?
What?
What?
Do we need all 4 to? Because you just said that we need it to turn ourselves. I'm very confused. Whatever. Figure
You're
it
not
out.
turning. You're not turning yourselves in. We are exchanging you for bounty, and then like we're not gonna have real handcuffs on you. You guys can just kill everybody.
So I'll give Des just like because I think she's the only one of you that has underworld knowledge, right? Or does anybody else?
Nope, that's
No.
correct.
I have no knowledge.
I only have good intellect. I
I
don't
only have lore.
I just have a Rolodex.
Okay.
Yeah, I have underworld.
Okay, so Des's
And
underworld
core
knowledge.
world.
Des's underworld knowledge would kind of allow her to know how this works. So you do need a bounty chip to like track and hunt and like turn in a target, but there's nothing stopping somebody from being able to like get somebody. But the chip gives you a better chance to do it because like it gives you all of the information about like where they've been, what they're doing, information about them basically to make it easier for you to like track and hunt them. So like if somebody else were to get you guys and like kill you and bring you in, they could collect the bounty. It's just going to be a little harder for them to track you down. And that's kind of how like Cad Bane operates effectively. Is he has like a whole team of people, and when he gets the chip, he shares that information with his team. They set up a plan and go for it. So that's what you're dealing with. So by taking that chip off of the table for Des, it doesn't necessarily make her completely safe, but it means that other bounty hunters won't be able to like get all that information about where she is and what she's doing easily.
The trackers is like a whole other Star Wars how do you work conversation.
Yeah. First there was comms, then there was bounty.
There's always something that we gotta iron out in Star Wars. That's okay.
Yeah, I think we get my friend in because we already. I feel bad. Like we already negotiated with her, and she.
We
was
triple
willing-
cross someone. It's fine.
No.
It's your friend, not our friend.
Oh my god, it's gonna get complicated.
We just
It's already
loop her in.
complicated.
It's fine.
If she wants to help,
Yeah, she was. She was
Alright.
already willing to help. I don't see why her she would make a little bit more money. I mean, shit.
I don't think we should say no to getting a Mando on our side.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
Sounds like a good idea.
That's
If
fair.
you trust her.
I think we should get her.
I do
in.
trust her.
Didn't. It was
Let's rendezvous.
Ness. Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking ring a ding ding.
And 7 phone.
Hey, girl.
Are you
Wow, I didn't know you were that close.
are you calling Brawler right now? Is that
Yeah.
what's
Are
going
you
on?
sorority?
Okay.
Apparently.
All right. So
Hey.
Brawler, yes, go ahead.
So I think we have a change of plans. Where are you at right now?
Brawler says, "I'm just entering Coruscant space. What's going on?"
So I think, well, there's, God, where to start? We think we're gonna try and get all bounties in, and we want you to help us and do a little bit of a caper. You in?
Brawler,
You yada over that.
Yeah, what a pitch.
Brawler takes a minute.
Girl, you want to make some money?
Brawler takes a minute and she thinks about it and she's like, Des, do you remember how I said last time I thought your plan was risky and dangerous?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well now I think it's risky, dangerous, and insane. Go ahead and roll a negotiation check.
Use a point. Use a
And
destiny point.
it's going to be
Don't
against
do
a
it.
difficulty of. This is going to be against a
Don't do
difficulty
it.
of 4. I'm going to say.
Oh, come on.
Use the destiny point.
Get me on the phone.
Yeah, can I have an assist from Wolfowitz?
I will let that happen. Yeah.
Am I
Figure
coaching
out.
her on this phone call?
Yeah, something
Like over her
like
shoulder.
that.
Now say this.
So what is Wolfowitz? What's your negotiation skill?
In terms of colors.
In terms of like how many points do you have in that skill?
I have 2 points in
2
negotiation.
points in negotiation.
And
okay.
5 presents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have 2 yellows, 3 greens when I roll.
Okay.
You should combine the 5 presents with whatever Dessa's negotiation is.
Does
Can I
have
t-
negotiation skill?
It's still
Okay,
the right
well.
answer. How many negotiation skills do you have?
2 presents and 1 point negotiation, so a YG.
So
Okay.
YGGGG.
Yeah, so you're basically gonna add Wolfowitz's like green die to your roll.
So how many G's am I adding?
I think 4, is that right?
1 yellow, 4 green.
1 yellow, 4 green is your roll, and that's gonna
Yep.
be against the difficulty of 4.
Okay.
What the
Yeah. Boom.
Fuck yeah.
Pushing it. Just
She's in.
So Barala is like,
She feeling spicy. I'm just like, girl, come on. She's like, okay.
This was Wolfowitz just like close enough that he can hear the conversation happening, but like miming everything that you should and shouldn't be doing.
it's like,
keep her on the phone. Keep her talking.
He's got a little whiteboard and he's like diagramming.
Yeah, like, oh, we can split the money. You know, give her some money. Talk to her.
he's doing the burning attack motions.
Good gift.
Okay. So Barala takes like a really long time, like to the point where you're starting to wonder if like you got disconnected or like there's lag or something. And then she goes, "Okay, Des, where are we meeting?"
All right. Here, I'm
Back
sending
at
my
it again.
Sending
You're
my-
supposed to say, "You son of a bitch, I'm in."
Barala's mind is telling her she's making a very bad decision, but her heart is in.
She
at the
wants
possibilities.
this. I know it. She's a Mando. It's not a triple cross, Alan. All right, I don't know. Beep boop. Here are coordinates.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm on my way.
Can't believe it.
What?
It's just amazing. I can't believe it. It's great. It's the second time you've managed to hoodwink Morales.
Oh my god, yes. I was just trying to find that N7. I was like, I need to find this.
It's perfect clip of just the part of the song that I wanted to.
Oh.
So I think. Oh my god. I think this would probably be a good place to pause it until next time, I think.
On that note is perfect.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
everyone. We did nothing.
I told you it was a filler episode. We did a lot of setup.
Okay, but we did a lot of just talking.
We did. It was when
did a lot of
A1 was on the
talking.
phone with the cruise line. I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's one of those.
I know what
things.
this is gonna
I know
be.
what kind of this episode before.
I'm not faulting
That's
you
why.
for
That's
it.
why when
I'm
I
not
got there on the
faulting you
auto
for it.
reply, I'm like, I don't know what I should do here, and you guys are like, no, keep going. This is gonna go somewhere. I'm like, okay, all right.
I appreciate that.
It was good. It was very good.
And then you're like, no, you
I'm
have to
happy
call the
about all of
place
it.
now, and I'm like, ah.
I'm happy about all of it.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
This was an adventure tonight.
This was great fun.
A lot happened. I learned a lot about various
what?
like coworkers that you guys have. It was really fun.
Good stuff.
Oh,
Learned a lot.
unlist the stream, Meg.
All right, I'm gonna-
Yeah, don't forget to unlist
Johnny
this one.
Blaskowitz or whatever his name is.
If anyone asks about
Alright.
this episode, it was lost. There were some things happened.